This episode brought to you by, I like to stick bugs down my pants for sexual pleasure. Would you like to know more? And if you would like to know more, then you need to go to www.69happyfacepornhub/spider-pants.
Hey everybody, we are watching Starship Troopers and you are listening to Miscast Commentary.
Yeah.
You're listening to Miscast Commentary, where two guys have seen way too many movies and have way too much time on their hands.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Now here's your hosts, Joe Findlay and Todd Murray.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Miscast Commentary. I'm Joe Findlay.
I'm Todd Tebow, the Sailor Murray.
Yeah, he's back to the sea. Just came back from a course at the sea. Well, not at sea, but near the sea.
Seaman course.
Sea adjacent.
Seaman demon.
Yeah. Ew.
Yeah,
Is that why you didn't get on that first flight?
You got that right.
Good God. All right. Well, we are here with you, and we are watching Starship Troopers, another Paul Verhoeven.
Yep. We're going through them all.
For the length of time that he was in America, we're going to spend more time talking about his movies.
Than he was actually in America.
Yes.
I can't wait till we get to Showgirls.
Oh, we'll get
Oh
there.
man, that's going to be the pantsless Valentine's Day special.
That's going to be a summertime outdoor one.
That's guaranteed. If you're watching or listening to the episode indoors, you better put some plastic down.
Yeah.
Like Dexter's Kill Room. Only a little less sexy.
His was sexy because
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody's always strapped naked to the
Oh
thing.
yeah, he's a good-looking dude too, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, stab me, Dexter.
I only remember the weirdest, like flashes of Showgirls. I remember almost none of the nudity, but I remember like having sex with the one guy and she was on her period or something like that. And I remember just Gina Gershon existing.
I like that your mind has gotten rid of the nudity because the acting was so atrocious that you have horrible night terrors where you wake up to Elizabeth Berkley trying to emote.
I'm getting old. I've seen a titty. It's like,
You have?
yeah, it's just
Oh God,
man.
Can I smell your hand?
Yeah, go for it.
It smells like my bum.
Yeah. we had a little bit of time together before the
That's
recording
right.
today, so yeah, it's all good though.
Mm-hmm.
And there's only one way to wrap up, some anal fisting, and that's with a Paul Verhoeven movie.
That's exactly what Paul Verhoeven would like. I can guarantee you that.
Is what? Yeah, he's listening to this podcast right now. He's like, okay, my dream has come true.
Yeah. Everybody's naked on the
is that
set of
what
Paul
he's like?
Verhoeven movies.
Oh, hell yeah.
Even when he made that animated film, for some reason, everyone naked.
Everybody.
Do I have to draw this naked? Yes.
Yes. If I don't see his dink, he's not. It's an animal. I have to have a big dink. Yeah. I'd like to think that he says the word dink.
Of course.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to hear penis come out of his mouth.
Using the word dink. Yeah.
Who get this dink is funny.
Because they're so they're sexually so so up there.
That's why they have
use the word dink.
Yeah, that's why they always have to do so much like audio re-recording and stuff for his movies. Because like in Basic Instinct, when she spreads her legs, you hear him go, "Oh."
That's the opposite of dink.
Yeah,
he yells out. That was almost Asian. I can't do Verhoeven.
It's Inside Out dink. I'm not even doing a European accent.
I don't even know what that is. It's his own.
Exactly. I don't know. I don't listen to him. He's not
You're
the boss
sexually
of me.
exiled to your own, continent here. What a great man.
How shitty is that one movie? And it really was. It was one movie.
Showgirls.
Basically kicked him out of the country.
Yeah.
And it was self-imposed.
He was the man too. He
awesome.
made the best fucking movies.
Oh, so good. So let's not waste any more time and let's watch one of those.
Let's
best
revel
fucking
in
movies.
this.
All right, and
Tits and bugs and explosions and boners.
hopefully bug tits getting boner fucked.
Bug
by.
boners.
See, bug tits are totally fine.
You know
if
what?
Wreck it with bug
In
boners.
this episode, it should be a picture of Boner from Growing Pains on the the announcement.
I honestly don't even know if I could
Boner.
pick him out. I know him.
In a lineup.
Now you know what? I was having a really hard time picturing him, and every time I tried, I'd see Bronson Pinchot. And
that happens to me often.
Which, by the way, an upcoming movie that we're going to be talking about, there is actually Bronson Pinchot related trivia.
Oh my god! Oh,
So
that's right.
Blows your mind.
You're right. It happens to me sometimes too, and I'm trying to think about like my relatives. I'm like, what did my grandmother? There's Bronson Pinchot.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, get out of here, Bronson.
Yeah,
You're
but
ruining this for me.
But really, your Nan didn't look so much like Bronson Pinchot, but looked exactly like present day Mark Lynn Baker. Because he looks like an elderly lady now.
Mark Lynn Baker.
He does.
You know what? I just saw the awesomest movie.
What's this?
When I was at that crazy course in Baltimore.
Yeah.
It was called.
He was living the wire.
It was called My Favorite Year.
Oh, yeah.
And it had Peter O'Toole and him, and it was. I don't know if it's because I was wasted, but I loved the movie.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, yeah, it's probably because you were wasted.
Maybe I'll have to watch it again sober and see. It's like my whole life just rewatching movies and going, oh my god, I paid a second time for this. I'm like, fuck.
You're gonna get 8 minutes in and start booting black tar heroin. All right.
I just needed an excuse for the black tar.
Yeah, exactly. Usually it's white tar because he's racist.
Damn right.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's get this mother on the road by press and play.
Play now.
You did it.
There we go.
Would you like to know more? Okay, my
Would
wife's
you like
staring
to know
at me, and I do
more?
owe her something. We had a little
Alimony,
bet.
love.
No, while the TriStar logo
Maybe
here's
just
going.
stop beating her.
No, she did. That was not part of the bet. No, I bet her that she with using a from scratch biscuit recipe would not make a fine monkey bread, and she did make a very fine monkey bread, and I'm really looking forward to eating the rest of it when she goes to sleep. Shame eating it. We're like the brown
eating. That's
sugar
the best kind.
down my face,
And the
stuff
whole
like
thing is
that.
done.
Yeah, but she's staring me down. I have a feeling it was to make sure that I came out and said this. Oh nope, she shook her head.
Not even
no.
close. She totally forgot about that.
All right, but it's all good. But it is the truth. It was fantastic.
Are you
So
doing your
give
part?
it up to
Oh my
Carrie.
god, even the kid's doing his part. Oh, like they're like, the kid's gonna be the first to die. They're like,
They're happy about
when
it.
he dies, it's gonna be so cute.
There's nothing better than Paul Verhoeven media.
Yeah, he does this a lot. He likes
hey.
this whole, spoof of the media and the.
His commercials.
I got a meteor shooter. Mm-hmm. Look at this. Paul Verhoeven's movies, even today, like the special effects look really good. I don't know who he used. Who did he use? Who was his special effects team?
I think ILM did it. To be honest,
Really?
I think
Because his special
we'll
effects were
look it up
always
after.
killer.
Yeah. So I mean, we don't have to say a lot about Verhoeven because we've done stuff from him before.
Oh,
but-
let's just go for a recap.
Yeah, but he directed RoboCop, Total Recall, Basic Instinct, Showgirls, Hollow Man. He was actually offered to direct Fast and Furious 3 and 4.
Really?
Yeah, and he turned it down. He was also
He turned it down. What the hell?
I know. This is the craziest thing, though. I guess he was set up to do $150 million movie, which at this time would have been out of this world, right? This was a $105 million budget.
A bug still looks good.
Yeah, I know. But the $150 million budget was going to be him and Arnie doing a movie called The Crusade. And then the studio that was doing it, they didn't want to risk spending that much money because they weren't one of the big studios. So they decided they were going to go with Rennie Harlin's Cutthroat Island.
Oh,
instead.
right. They made the right choice.
So they did Cutthroat Island and bankrupted the thing, so they never got to make that movie. And while Verhoeven was waiting to do this movie, he made Showgirls, which is what destroyed him.
Oh, this movie was like what they were doing post-production or whatever, and then he just threw in some Showgirls?
Yeah, exactly. Like he was waiting on hopefully being able to do The Crusade, and it just didn't come through.
Look at that. That's how you start a movie,
this
man.
This is a cold open, baby.
Look at this.
So, yeah. It's
what a wimp, Casper Van Dien.
I know.
That looks like RoboCop's chin strap.
I honestly think they picked him because he has an Arnold Schwarzenegger face.
Well, yeah, when he goes, his teeth look like Arnold's teeth.
But he does. He looks like a bit of a young Arnie, right?
I could see it.
Is it just me?
I could see it.
So, yeah.
Well, he's a handsome dude, that Casper Van Dien.
Something we're going to see a lot of in this one.
God, Michael Ironside.
Yeah, I know, right?
Look at that stump. It looks like the mouth of one of the sandworms in Beetlejuice. Look at it.
It
Look at that. Look at it.
It's got an eye. But one of the big things that attaches all of the young people, all of them were extras in Saved by the Bell. And then like small roles in Beverly Hills 90210.
Look at the nose on her, eh?
But yeah, Casper Van Dien Denise Richards, and Dina Meyer were all in both of those things. Dina Meyer had a bigger role in Beverly Hills 90210, and she was in the remake, like redoing her character and stuff like that. Casper Van Dien also, he played James Dean in a like a TV movie about him, but nobody knows about that one because right afterwards, the James Franco.
Yeah,
I think it was like 2 years later that
James
one came
Franco,
out.
that rapist. He's also stealing roles. See, that could have derailed Casper Van Dien's entire career.
Yeah, exactly.
Although we were just speaking about him. I would love to have his career.
Absolutely.
Did you say he's in like 15 movies this year?
He has 119 credits to his name.
3 of those films co-star the Sharknado.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. There's they have ones that are like the Stone-nado.
Oh yeah,
and,
Lava-nado. Well, they were all in the last one. The Sharknado morphed into multiple nados.
Ralph-nado.
Oh my god, it was just Ralph's.
Yeah.
Ralph, there's Ralph. No, that's my Ralph.
No, it's just Ralph-nado stuck in a
throw
tornado.
up.
So I told you this would happen. Just over.
I thought it could be like a puke tornado.
Ideally,
like a Ralph-nado.
Oh, that's
or
way
I was
better.
thinking it was just filled. Like it's just a shit ton of Ralphs.
Sci-fi.
All
Get on
flying
it.
around.
Get on it. You know what? It took me a lot of times to actually watch this movie to realize that it's super fascist.
This movie?
Yeah.
I was too busy looking at boobs and violence to.
That's what I'm saying.
Look at Denny. Come on, Charlie Sheen. Good for you.
But it's like the whole idea of not being able to be a citizen, and it actually comes from the writer of the book, Robert Heinlein, who I guess he was in World War II, and he said that one of the big problems with the world was how lazy the average citizen was.
Right.
And stuff like that. And it was just so he envisioned a world where it's like, yeah, all these people could work together, but not everybody got the same rights, right?
Right.
So, yeah, this movie was actually written by Ed Neumeyer, like the actual script.
Right.
He not a great resume. He wrote RoboCop, which is great.
Awesome.
But then he wrote Anaconda's Hunt for Blood Orchid.
Is that the sequel?
Yes. And I think it's not even the second sequel. I think Anaconda's is the
Isn't this the
sequel.
worst? Like when you're at school or whatever. They did this at the school I was at, where they put your mark up with everyone's.
Yeah.
So everyone can see the miserable failure that you are.
Colleges would often do this, but yeah, like
That's
I usually
awful.
got mine. I don't know.
Anyways, continue.
But yeah, and he also wrote Starship Troopers 3. So like that's his
bulk
whole...
of the series.
No, it's not.
1 and 3. No, I know there's a shit ton
like
of them.
7, I think.
Look at that young Doogie Howser.
Oh my god.
This is before you went gay.
Yeah, it is. It's true. So I mean, he had his own.
It's a choice. He chose.
Yeah. So Doogie Howser was obviously his big thing. He actually played Peter Parker at a Spider-Man in 2003, playing a Spider-Man animated show.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So
I think I remember that, actually.
I didn't know that. He was in Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog, the Joss Whedon internet thing.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, he's the man in Carolyn Kumar. That's for damn sure.
Makes his debut his
comeback
in Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. Or, as I didn't know, in England it's called Harold and Kumar Get the Munchies.
Oh.
Because they don't have White Castle, or no real reference to White Castle.
Right.
So
well, I didn't know what it was either. I just, once you watch the movie, it's like,
look
look at this guy. Imagine having this prop.
That'd be amazing. I just assumed it was a made-up thing. Now, here's my favorite role in the entire thing. Rue McClanahan, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, my God. Look at her.
A Golden Girl.
This is after Dorothy threw acid in her face.
Yeah.
This is no makeup.
That's exactly right.
Oh, yeah, this looks like right out of Aliens. They stole the goop from Aliens.
Yeah, you have to stop getting the men. Splash. But something they did on purpose, they made all of the teachers
your buddy's missing an arm, and because they've all been to battle.
That's exactly.
She looks like literally the crazy scientist that you see in like every video game.
Oh, absolutely,
that's what she looks like.
Absolutely. And then the girl who does not look like that, Denise Richards, who was
what an absolutely gorgeous woman.
Yeah.
Too bad she got hooked up with Charles Sheen.
Yeah. I wonder if she got the AIDS.
No, I don't think so.
No, I think she came clear. But again, she was in Saved by the Bell in a really small part.
She was?
She was in Married with Children in a really small part. She was in Beverly Hills 90210. She was in Doogie Howser. She was
my God, she was in the Dukes too?
Yep. She was in National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon.
Oh, God.
I know.
She's still hot even when she's throwing up right in my face.
That was Crushed Bananas that she was
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Holy shit. You got it covered on this one, man. Holy fuck.
This was raining trivia on me. She played, now I don't know if you'd remember this or not. She was in Seinfeld. She played Bob Balaban's daughter or whatever it was, and like he was the NBC executive that they were pitching the show to,
and they're at his house.
George was looking down her shirt.
Yes,
and was like, get a good look.
Yeah,
that's her.
Oh no way! I remember the scene. I don't remember her being in it.
Yeah. She was in Friends as Ross and Monica's
That's
cousin,
really
but he
strange
tried
for me.
to have sex with
Actually, normally I remember the pretty girls and scenes. I was Seinfeld's so wonderful. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, but she was in the Ben Stiller show as Pretty Girl.
As Pretty Girl,
pretty much, right? Like all of her roles.
That's
prior
okay.
To this are like
Sexy
girl number one.
Yeah, like that. But then you could be like ugly dude in background 5.
Yeah.
I'm that guy.
And then like her last roles of real note are all Charlie Sheen.
Goddamn
based.
ferrets running everywhere.
I know. That was originally supposed to be a frog, and they changed it last minute. Which makes more sense to get it. Otherwise, it would be like
ferrets.
It'd be Go Bug Mom, and then a frog would just slowly hop off camera.
Yeah.
But yeah, But yeah, so like towards the end, she was in she did like Love Actually and Undercover Brother, World Is Not Enough, which is the worst.
Oh my god, greatest scientist
Things.
ever.
Yeah,
oh my
Christmas
god, Wild
Jones.
Things. Oh, what a film.
And also the worst James Bond line. I thought Christmas only came once a year.
Oh, buddy, no
Right.
way.
But yeah, then ended up doing Spin City while Charlie Sheen was there. Scary Movie 3 while Charlie Sheen was there.
Yeah.
2.5
He got her
Men
some
while
work.
Charlie Sheen was there.
Well, he got
it
her
was
some
just-
work, so come on, just deal with the AIDS.
I guess, right?
He got you some work. There she is.
But I had so much love for
Casper Van Dien?
For friggin' Neil Patrick Harris. Like I just
Okay, who? Okay, do not put into context that Doogie Howser is a homosexual. Who would you rather do, Doogie or Casper?
Ooh, I
in
don't
this
like,
one.
I could say Doogie, and
I was also gonna say Doogie.
nice high five.
Yeah,
double team and Doogie.
I was totally gonna say double Doogie.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that on Twitter to Neil Patrick Harris. Both of us would rather have
Yeah,
sex with
I
you
would.
than
I think he'd be a better lover.
his teeth weird me out. Casper Van Dien, his Schwarzenegger mouth weirds me out.
What is this guy in? What else?
Patrick Muldoon was also in Saved by the Bell.
Then maybe that's it. What else am I seeing him in?
He was Kelly's girlfriend or boyfriend
Oh my
for
God.
a couple of episodes.
He played that tranny in that tough episode of Saved by the Bell.
He also was in Who's the Boss for a couple of episodes, living with Samantha.
He's in something else.
He's in. Here, let me find him.
Come on.
That is Patrick Muldoon. He was in Melrose Place. He was in Stigmata. He was in Days of Our Lives.
Maybe it's Melrose Place.
Might be Melrose.
Look, boom.
Oh,
Staring at the
so
girls.
good.
You know what I enjoy is that these guys hate each other.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of, some of the girls don't like each other and shit, but when it comes down to it, it's like, okay, I'll help. We're on the same side against the bugs. Like, we might hate each other, but
yeah,
we're not a fucking bug.
But they still have their own rivalry going on. But this game that they're playing is called Jump Ball. You never hear it spoken in the movie, but I guess it's in the book or something like that.
This is the future. It just looks like,
yeah.
Look at girls playing with boys. What is
my-
this? The future?
Well, why is he not in formation? They're literally setting up a play, and he's like, "I'm gonna go talk to this lady." He reminds me of Terrell Owens.
He's not even
just
playing
like,
MVP.
I'm not
He
paying
didn't play
attention.
1 minute.
Just forget it.
T.O.
This
baby.
is my favorite thing about Paul Verhoeven movies is the fact that he's just broken all of the barriers. He's just like, yeah, women and men shower together.
Yep.
It's all unisex. It's like
And
of course
everybody's
someone
cool with it,
could be
right? In the shower room, it's all business.
And this doesn't
Whoa.
air. This won't air for a while, but this is like coming off of International Women's Day, so that helps.
This movie is for International Women's Day. Do you know 57% of the bugs in this movie are females?
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's a good
That's a piece of
percentage.
trivia I looked up before we got here.
Usually it's 51.
Yeah.
So
They went over. Because
yeah.
Paul Verhoeven is a female advocate.
Yeah. There is a
Their nudity.
there we go. There's a rumor that this movie actually should have done a lot better in the
Box office?
box office because it was rated R and kids weren't able to go in by themselves. So there was
So
a
you'd have
thing
to
in the
get.
paper.
I remember that. Yeah.
There was a thing in the paper where people were buying tickets for Mr. Bean's movie.
And then walking
then
into
going in to
this.
see this,
So
and
Mr. Bean crushed.
Mr. Bean was number two. This was number one and Mr. Bean was number two.
Sweet.
So
Only because people didn't want to, they couldn't
Yeah.
buy the ticket for.
yeah.
I love that about the States, man. That's where I used to go with my stepdad all the time, right?
I
So I saw T2. Look at that necklace is jutting. That's like no vampire. That's a vampire. This is the future now. Yeah. You know, on his jersey it said the tigers. Do they even have tigers in this world? Oh, what year is this?
I have this. The year is 2197.
2197, and there's still tigers. Probably in a zoo. It's probably a holographic zoo.
One hologram tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the I love it.
This guy.
Casper Van Dien, I'll give him a little bit of actor's credit here. He actually came up with a reason. Like, he understood that this was being whitewashed. This whole movie takes place, well, this part of the movie takes place in Argentina. And there's not a single Latino to be seen.
It's the future.
Right? Well, no, but it's not even, like, mixed, though. It's not world mixed.
I just told you, it's the future.
Oh, sorry, I apologize. No, but he actually came up with...
I just Zig Heiled accidentally when I said that.
Speaking of Zig Heil, he came up with the reason why he would be white, blonde hair, blue-eyed. And the reason is because so many Nazis exiled themselves to Argentina during World War II.
Oh, he actually did some character, like he tried to justify
his existence.
Paul Verhoeven being a flaming racist.
Yeah. He just doesn't... He's never seen black people.
Yeah, it's not his fault.
He's just like, I don't know what a chocolate man looks like. Does he have a dink?
Your cameraman is, I don't know. I don't see color. That's how you get out of that.
Yeah, these are all black and white films I do, right?
So like, Todd, what are you doing in that white robe with that flaming cross? I don't see color.
Yeah.
They're like, we didn't even ask you that. I don't see color. As they just back away.
Nice.
Just back. Oh, God. Okay, who would you rather, red hair here or Denise?
Any day of the week, red hair.
Okay, I'll take Denise. I'll take Denise.
No problem.
I'll take Denise now.
See, Denise is insanely hot, but almost like unattainably hot. She looks like she would destroy your world.
Oh, yeah. She's red hair, too.
Yeah.
Wonder if the carpet matches the drapes.
She was also in Friends, as was Denise Richards, so you really have your choice as far as if who was in Friends was going to be the difference maker.
Right.
They were both, so forget about it.
Yeah.
Dina Meyer was in the first 4 Saw movies.
Her?
Yeah.
That's right.
She's a detective.
She's been in lots of stuff.
Oh, hell yeah. She was in...
She's hot as shit, too, eh?
Yeah. Her 2nd through 4th movie roles, or just regular roles, were Beverly Hills 90210, Johnny Mnemonic, and Dragonheart.
Oh, Johnny Mnemonic!
Yeah.
Oh, what a film. Do you think that's her real nose?
I think
pretty tiny on the old nostrils there, hun.
I'm saying yeah. I'm saying that
it does kind of suit her face.
That's exactly.
Oh, here comes the creeper man. Yeah.
He's about to make this prom legend. Wait for it, Jerry.
Oh, she's disappointed.
Yeah,
dude.
She knew.
She chose you as a consolation prize. I would never do that. Dude, you would be my first choice.
I know. So this movie was actually written to be an independent movie. Actually, I want to talk about Michael Ironsides while we got him on screen because we're about to lose him for a little bit. So he's Canadian. He was born in Toronto.
Sure was. He's a scanner.
He is a scanner. Was his breakout.
He got his head blown up, though. He was a bad guy, right?
Yeah.
What a good bad guy.
Yeah, but that was his big breakout. But he was in Top Gun, Total Recall, Highlander 2, The Quickening, Free Willy, The Next Karate Kid, the best one.
Free Willy.
He was in ER, X-Men First Class. He's apparently a really big wrestling fan. He's friends with Jerry Lawler.
He is?
Yeah.
I wonder if he's a really nice guy.
Seems like it. He's Canadian, so how about?
But yeah, he's always such a prick, though.
And he's
a
2-time cancer survivor.
No shit.
Survived thyroid and prostate cancer.
Good for you, buddy.
He tells a really good story actually about, I guess, during Total Recall, he would constantly be off on the phone, and Arnold went up to him one day and was like, "What's going on?" Found out his sister had cancer.
Really?
And sat down with him, and he's like, "This is what she needs to be doing. This is the diet she needs to be on. This is the exercise she needs to be doing." And he's like, and she survived and all that. And they like, to this day, neither of them forget what he did for them. Like, and he just instantly put everything aside. They say, and Paul Verhoeven says the same thing. They said Schwarzenegger has no ego. Just none. He's just like,
you're just hanging out on set.
Let's go sit down. Let's work it out. But also just when it's like, yeah, I'm the big star. But yeah, I'll do what you say. Director.
Whatever.
Like,
yeah. Well, he knows he's not, he knows why he's there, right? He's not the world's greatest actor. So, that's a good, I like to hear that because Arnold's always been my favorite. So it's good to hear that all the ladies want Van Dien.
I know it, right? So yeah, anyways, though.
I think we should have a poll amongst our audience here of 4. Who is the sexiest person in this movie?
Yeah.
Men and women, who's the sexiest?
I'm on board with that. We'll put that up on Twitter, guys, so keep an eye out. But it will be, and don't try and no homo it or whatever. Oh, I have to pick a girl. If you just look at Casper Van Dien and you see that he is just the most irresistible thing in the world, then you put that down.
You put it down.
You're a guy or a girl.
You close your eyes, okay, and you write with your penis.
Yes.
You let your penis do the writing, not your brain.
Yeah. I do it with my asshole.
Strap it.
Am I letting
That's where I do all my best thinking. That's for sure.
Got it. But yeah, anyways, so this was written as an original script. It had nothing to do with the book originally.
Oh, this is a book?
Yeah, this is a book by. Well, I had mentioned that the author of the novel wrote this. As World War II fascist
like somebody's listening.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, he wrote that. So it was the studio who made the connection between these two things. Originally, it was just called Bug Hunt at Outpost 9. So that would have went well. That's
the best.
Yeah.
Like the best title for a movie.
To me, that's what I feel like. That's what Casper Van Dien signed up for.
Yeah.
He's
like, this movie's going to the theaters.
Yeah.
He's like, what the shit?
Yeah. You screwed up my.
Yeah. You fucked me over.
So this guy here, if people don't recognize him, he is the medical examiner from CSI. And you'll notice when he spins around, he doesn't have legs. He doesn't have legs in real life.
Oh.
So that's why when you see him in CSI, he's got the double canes and he's walking around. It's because he has 2 artificial legs.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So he does have a real
He's a double pelagic getting some work.
I feel bad for him, though. He's actually gets to be a proper amputee in this movie, but then they also just remove his arm. He's like, what, the legs aren't enough?
Yeah. They could have used him to get his limbs ripped off.
Yeah, but
he's what the fuck? He should have had legs, and then halfway through it, he gets them ripped off.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't put a paraplegic in a movie without ripping some limbs off.
That's exactly right.
What the fuck?
Literally everybody cast in Braveheart was missing a limb or a head.
Yeah,
sometimes
or a head.
Yeah.
Well,
so in the book, apparently she was never there's no love interests in the book because she and him weren't dating in the book and never do. They were just all best friends.
I guarantee you,
and then Dina Meyer's character was a guy. Dizzy Flores is a dude in the movie in the book. So he's like, there's none of any of this. Apparently, also in the book, you find out later that the dad joins the army as well.
Oh, the dad,
after the fact.
Oh, because he's like, I'm so proud of my son and what he's done, and now most of the bugs are dead. I'm going to sign up.
Yeah, so he only thinks that they're dead. And then finds out that he's alive after the fact, and he's actually
Then the big twist is Casper Van Dien in the end finds out that his dad's a bug.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and he's amazing. Half bug, man.
Oh, no. See, that would really bring in the sequel.
What the fuck, man? Where were we?
Fuck. Well, we're writing it now. Remake.
Starship Troopers 2.
The reboot.
Forget the whole. Oh, look at Blondie there.
Oh, hi there.
Hello.
I'm
a single man now. Sorry.
There was a producer. There was a producer probably just feeding drinks to this girl, and he's like, I can get you in the movie. And then, she didn't blow him, so he just you just give me the background.
Or no, she did, and then she made the background. He's like, I told you you'd be in a movie. There you are.
So Paul Verhoeven never read the book for this movie.
Right on.
Because, he was reading it, and then he just stopped, pages in. He's like, this thing is too right-wing, and he's like, I'm not. And he actually says, there's a great quote that he says, Michael Ironside said, he actually questioned, because Paul Verhoeven grew up in Nazi-occupied Netherlands.
Yes.
So he asked him why he would make a fascist movie like this, and this is the quote that he said: if I tell the world that a right-thing fascist way of doing things doesn't work, then no one will listen to me. So I'm going to make a perfect fascist world. Everyone's beautiful, everyone is shiny, everyone has big guns and fancy ships, but it's only good for killing fucking bugs.
I like Verhoeven, man. I like him.
He's so
I like
good.
that story, man, and Showgirls where she does. I'm sure we must have said this before, but where she's like, I'm not going to be naked with all these people around it. You know what I mean? Because she's always naked and all his crew's around. And then she's like, if anybody wants to be in the room, you got to be naked. And before she's even done the sentence, Verhoeven's naked.
I have you. Oh, and I have more on that in this movie.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so there's a lot of that.
Look at the jaw. She's got the Arnold jaw. Everybody's got the jaw on this too, eh?
Just chiseled.
Oh, he's got a Indiana Jones chin scar.
Yeah, I just noticed that myself, actually.
Look at that. He's like Indiana Jones's chin double.
He could have been a young Indiana Jones.
Yeah, well, it's chin.
Yeah, yes, I'm sorry.
Young Indiana Jones's chin.
Just whenever there's a super close
right.
up on his chin.
Or they take it out Superman style and they put his chin over top.
I love these again. I say it every time, and I said it all through.
This is what Trump wants. This is what school's going to look like soon.
Very. That is what is that? If not, it's just the bumped up AR-15.
This movie is more relevant than ever, dude. Mm-hmm. Look at this.
Yep. All of the.
Would you like to know more?
I would like to know more. All of the outfits too are modeled directly after World War II Nazi garments and whatnot.
Yeah, because the symbol in the background too looks really like that. It's kind of like shield mixed with some Nazi thing or something, you know?
Exactly. So
Want
this
to know where I
guy's
get my hair done? Would
this
you like
guy's
to
on
know
the
more?
TV. Yeah, this guy's on the TV show Psych, which is funny because he's psychic.
Oh, that's weird.
Get it?
You got the third eye open right up there, eh?
I like that the only thing to do to test if you're psychic is this. So this is
Can you
actually
blow a
interesting.
cow up?
This cow is CG. When we get over here, so yeah, the cow's CG, and the reason that there's a censored thing over it isn't to block
Animal
it from
rights.
no, it's not that. It's because there's a guy there spraying fake blood everywhere.
Oh, God! Look at that, eh?
How gory!
Oh yeah, I love it.
Looks like that one scene from RoboCop.
Yeah, that was the first 5 minutes right there.
Why? See,
you like
to
to
me,
know
I would
more?
always want to know more. I
I
would never
know.
leave my house. Just
Well,
to
that's the internet for
It's
you,
like
right?
what was that?
Just click this
what
next
was that
one.
website we went on in like the early to mid '90s where it was just like people who had fallen out of window, like
Oh,
fat
rotten.
people. Yeah, and people are like
Oh
putting toothbrushes up
God!
their
Like,
beetles.
oh no, that was okay. I thought you were, just
Yeah.
effed up. I remember that one girl showed me, and it was like all these dead bodies, and I was like, "Lady," I was like, "You're looking at this?" Like,
That's Clancy
like,
Brown.
ugh.
We just watched
Hey!
him today. Yeah.
there he is.
Yeah,
this
he-
guy's the voice and everything.
Yeah, he played Surtur in Thor Ragnarok,
That's
which we
right.
just watched together
Good
today.
movie.
And he's
Oh
Mr.
fuck, buddy.
He's Mr. Krabs in SpongeBob. He has 270 credits to his name.
Dear God.
He's in the original Highlander as Kurgan. He's in Shawshank Redemption. He was in ER. He's the voice of Lex Luthor in all the DC
Yep.
cartoons. He plays Savage Opress in Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
That's right. Yeah.
So he's all over. He actually has another role. He's in Rebels, and he has a different role. He's
I
like,
remember hearing him
I
in
can't
Rebels. I can't remember who he is though.
yeah.
Rebels is awesome.
His voices are always different, but you can
Like Rebels,
always
you
tell
watch that
it's him.
Rebels?
Yeah,
It's wicked.
I work at Disney
They're
Channel.
trying to make it like canon or whatever now, which I think they should.
It is canon.
Oh, it is good
Well, it
because
was-
that show was fucking awesome.
If you watch Rogue One, you can actually see the ship from Rebels in it. You can see the droid from
Oh,
Rebels
no
in
way.
it, and you hear somebody call on Doctor Something, who's a character in Rebels.
Ah,
This guy here, I forgot to write his name down, but he
Oh
was
my
in
God.
he was in Major League 2. He was the
yep.
backup catcher to.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
and your arm's broken for
I
real.
love that. We saw a quick Jake Busey.
Jesus.
That girl, the black girl there, looks like Amber Ruffin, who works on Seth Meyers.
Oh my God! Look at the bone sticking out there.
Yeah, I like that one too because you don't see the bone; you just see the
The thing
dampness
sticking
of the blood.
out.
Oh, he's
God.
so good.
Fuck that.
Oh, she's hot in uniform. She's hot everywhere.
Out of uniform, in uniform.
I feel like they should have figured out something better than a obstacle course at this point. It is the future.
Well, like, you should have laser beams and stuff. That's just like your regular.
Yeah,
It's like they're running through Wipeout,
pretty much.
you know, and there ain't even pies or nothing flying at them.
It's just it's the whole thing is you're training by being punched in the nuts while trying not to fall in mud.
That's how they train for every war. Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
She's a tough girl.
yeah. That girl, actually, I should have looked her up. The girl who just talked, the redhead.
She's in-
I'm
yeah.
90% sure she's in the Matrix too.
I think she is as well.
She's the
Yeah.
one who has Smith like in a lie.
I think so as well. I totally recognize her right when I saw her.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a good sweep.
See, I like this too.
She looks
Don't
like,
go
what's her
easy.
name? That's kind of like Guile's suit from like Street Fighter
Very
2.
much. Very much.
She's the other, the chick one in there. What was her name? Gwen or,
Cammy.
oh my God, is that,
Cammy.
that looks like
Yeah.
is that like cotton candy flavored, her right there.
Yeah, cotton candy flavored gruel.
Like, oh God.
I
There's
think
a dog being murdered outside right now.
always.
Look at Jake Busey. Wasn't he great in The Frighteners?
He was
Where the
great
fuck's
in The
he been
Frighteners.
at?
He loves indie. I actually just watched a thing on him fairly recently where they were talking about it was Sundance. Is it? Yeah, it's Sundance. The one in
In Sundance?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, no, but the other one they do up in the mountains. And
That's
all that.
Sundance.
Yeah,
That's
Sundance.
what's his name's.
Redford.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, he was in a movie for that, and he's like, I just much prefer doing these movies, and he like keeps lining up for those. But he is coming up in The Predator.
What movies?
Like indie movies.
Oh, indie.
Yeah, he just prefers like the smallness of like
Like the low-key kind of, yeah.
not being so overcomplicated and all this. But he
Stand in
is
front of a fucking green screen for a month.
yeah, but and he's going to be doing that very soon because he's in The Predator,
The Predator.
which is coming out.
Is that directed by Robert Rodriguez?
No, that's directed and written by Shane Black.
Oh,
who was
sweet.
in Predator. So
He was the guy with the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gee, my wife's got a big pussy. But yeah, obviously son of Gary Busey. He was in the movie SFW. He was in a really small role in Twister, which I didn't realize. He's like a background guy, not a background guy, but just a small like tech role kind of thing. He was in The Frighteners, Enemy of the State, Identity, Christmas with the Cranks. He's in Roadhouse 2.
Oh my God, Roadhouse 2.
He was in From Dusk
We need to see that friggin' movie.
I know.
What the hell? We slept on that one. Is Terry Funk in it?
No.
Oh my God.
What are you doing, you asshole? That was my Terry Funk. Yeah. He was also in From Dusk Till Dawn, the series, and Ray Donovan. So, like, he's done stuff. He's been.
How is it? Have you seen From Dusk Till Dawn, the series?
I saw a little chunk of it. It didn't have the same feel.
It didn't have the same punch.
Well, the thing to me is From Dusk Till Dawn was From Dusk Till Dawn. It was a short period of thing. So how are you doing like a multi-week?
There's a lot of From Dusk Till Dawns in a week, bro.
There's a lot of Dusks and a lot of Dawns.
Yeah.
It's just...
It should have been From Dusks Till Dawns.
Yes.
The S is in brackets.
Yeah, I'm kind of on board for that, actually.
Yeah, I've been watching Ash vs. Evil Dead.
How's it been?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It is everything you would ever want.
He kind of teased that they might do another movie.
Oh my God. Well, the show is amazing. If you guys... Oh, here we go.
Here we go. So here's some nudity.
Yeah.
This apparently ruined Casper Van Dien's daughter's life. Because he went there, she was 9, going to school, and then
God!
And then all these kids were like, "That's your dad. Your dad was in Starship Troopers. He was naked in Starship Troopers." And then she was just like, "Oh my God,
we get to see. I'm trying to see if they're blocking it out or not. Yeah, he's standing right near the pole.
That's like cheap Chris O'Donnell.
Cheap Chris O'Donnell. How's he get anything done? I never shower together. What kind of a world? Like, you think this is gonna happen in any future? Come on. No way in hell.
This happens like this. This isn't a not normal thing to Paul Verhoeven though. This is the kind of thing that happens in Scandinavia. They have like
where they just shower together.
They have co-ed saunas and stuff like that. It's not a big deal.
Well, no, because sex and everything over there is totally different. They're not so they're not prudes.
That's exactly it. So it's like, and that's the whole point.
Taking a shower doesn't have to be a sexual thing, right?
And that's the
just
entire
because there's
point.
a bunch of naked hot dudes in there.
Yeah,
I mean girls.
No,
fuck.
I'm not that attracted to most of the girls here.
I think when you can get older and you can actually admit that kind of thing. Yeah. You know, in grade 9, you can never admit another guy was good looking. No. Doesn't mean I want to suck his dick because I tell him.
Either way.
But I mean, like, you can understand a good looking dude. Yeah. You know, like women understand that a woman is good looking.
Mostly.
Oh, that was sexual harassment right there.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to take it, but he did.
Yeah.
Like a man.
Well, Paul Verhoeven said he had to take it.
Like that was probably Paul Verhoeven who walked through there.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna walk through. I'm gonna walk through.
I'll give you a smack on the dink.
A little dink pinch.
I like the way people's ways of bothering him. Like, I'm gonna stick my tongue out.
They're photo bombing. Oh yeah, here's a photo bomb.
Photo bumming.
Photo bomb. I saw his anus.
So a few people who kind of missed out on this movie. Mark Wahlberg turned down the role of Johnny Rico.
Which one's Johnny Rico?
Him. Casper Van Dien.
What year was this?
2000. No, I don't remember. I don't remember. I had it written down. It was late 90s. But James Cameron was at one point attached to direct the movie.
James Cameron? Yeah, it seems like a James Cameron kind of movie after Aliens.
It seems like it, but I could not be happier that he didn't do it.
I agree.
Paul Verhoeven was the right guy for this movie. This is Amy Smart's first movie.
They need to bring him back. When we make our miscast commentary, the movie, it should be directed by Paul Verhoeven and be just full of bloody tits.
It's going to be the first time Todd and I have to just really look at each other's dicks.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be all the time. You look at each other's dicks.
That's how you practice for the film. Are we going to go over the lines, Paul? No. Stare at his penis. Keep looking. Get closer. Get closer.
It winked at me. Yeah. So
hey,
Amy Smart.
Amy Smart.
Literally
She's
her
a
first
hottie
movie.
Too.
Oh my God, watching her get boned in
Crank.
Crank is the best thing in the world.
I like because he can't get it up for like fuck. He's like, there's all these people. She's like, you fucking wimp.
I know.
He's like,
that's how you got to do it.
He's got adrenaline pumping all through him, lady. It's like being on like electro cocaine.
Yeah. I never find it, but if you look in this movie, docked somewhere as a Millennium Falcon.
No way.
They just did it as like a little joke.
Even allowed? Oh, well, if ILM did the thing, then yeah, probably, right?
Yeah. I'm guessing. I'm not 100% sure it was ILM.
Driving through this thing.
I know. It's a
like,
little...
what the hell?
It's a little much.
Are they doing this to hot dog, or is that how they're supposed to get out of there?
She's hot dogging. Because, she had no reason to go through there. But that was pretty much exactly what happened in Force Awakens, actually.
Yeah, it looks like the same kind of ships, too, right? They look right out of Star Wars, man.
Yeah, well, which is why I'm thinking...
Is this the pattern? Is it cheaper to make, the gray stuff. Like, you never see any colors. Everything's gray.
Well, I think it's probably a matter of why bother painting it. Like, what are you doing that for, right?
What do you mean? Come on. I hear what you're saying. It's like function over.
Well, but it's also the size of it.
Somebody could get out there and paint the goddamn thing.
That seems, you've
put a racing stripe on that fucker.
2 space Mexicans out there really putting a coat down.
Fucking right.
And then we got another famous Seinfeld person here.
Oh,
the Braless
Jesus
Wonder.
Christ! This is like the Braless Wonder. That's.
She was also the one who gave Joseph Gordon-Levitt his first wet dream in Third Rock from the Sun.
Oh yeah, good call. That was an awesome show.
It was a really good show.
Look at this smarmer. Hey, look at the smarm on this guy.
He looks like what I think Rob Lowe would have looked like had he not been successful. Like, he still would have been good looking, but just a little bit rougher.
Like a little bit, right?
Right? Like, it's just...
He's like Patrick Swayze's brother. You know what I mean? It kind of looks like Patrick Swayze, but like a little like what? Like a smeared negative or something, you know?
Every time I see Patrick Swayze's brother, he was in like, what was it, Scary Movie 3 or whatever.
Or something, yeah.
It was one of the scary movies. He was the ghost. It was 2 or 3. But it's Don Swayze. But I always think it's Richard Mall from Night Court. Yeah. They have the same face.
The same face.
It's the exact same face.
Richard Mall.
It's just like, and height's relative. I'm like, I don't know how tall everybody else is, and he's playing a ghost.
Like, and they switch over, right? Because she's in love with Casper Van Dien, but then she hooks up with Buddy. Yeah. They all switch.
Yeah.
That's people for you, eh?
Well, when you're in space, like,
Dear
how long distance do you have to be before it's totally okay to bone?
It's like different area codes?
Like here, it's different area codes. They're in friggin' different galaxies. I think it's...
different area codes,
I'm just going to say, if my wife is in a different galaxy than me, she can take as many different dicks as she wants.
Alien dicks?
Ideally. But
hopefully, right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
But
what if you can go to another galaxy in the blink of an eye? You know what I'm saying? So it's not a big deal traveling. These people are weak.
Okay, I'm kind of on board with that.
What the hell? It's like, you know what I mean? That's like the human condition. It's like, I'm so in love with you, and then the moment that there's any type of long distance, it starts to, like how much time and how much distance determines your heart's.
Yeah. Okay. You make an excellent point. My wife is a whore.
To remind her not to listen to this.
Yeah. No, I'm telling her. I'm gonna give her time codes to watch.
Yeah. I only listen to this, to this, to this.
Yeah, exactly. You just get that put in.
I think that's a deep question we've touched on right now. Okay.
Yeah.
How much time and distance does it take for a heart's love to wane?
Okay. Any MIT student who's willing to write out this problem, because this is a relativity
it's love
issue.
Math, bro. It's love math.
Like, you're going to have to break out some serious cosines for this shit.
And it'll be different for men to women, right? Because, like, the moment you even leave a woman, like, I'm on the plane, she's like, hey, Bob, here comes the next door neighbor, fucking,
Carrie's in another room. I'm getting a blowjob right now.
From me.
Yeah.
And I'm talking.
Yeah.
That's how good I am.
I'm not huge.
And I'm good.
I'm just rubbing up.
He's small and I'm good. That's an ultimate combo right there. This is laser tag right here.
This is laser tag that hurts.
If you were playing laser tag like this up in Scarborough, wherever the hell the laser tag, you would not get hit.
Everywhere. If you were playing, if you play laser tag now, like for real, you feel pain, but it's just emotional pain.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, what am I doing here?
I'm playing laser tag.
Why did I pay all this money?
I'm an adult and I'm facing 10-year-olds and losing.
Kicking my ass.
The flip 6-3 hole. I don't even know what that means.
The flip 6-3 hole.
It's the play they did at the football thing, but it has, like, I was like, it's not even the same thing that they did at the football game, so it's not the same play.
Maybe it's a play that they don't get to do often because it's insane. It's the flip 6-3
No, but that's
hole.
what I'm saying. Like, he does this flip.
Whoop.
He does that flip in the thing, but it doesn't mean, like, he doesn't go do a flip and then shoot them all. It's like, do a flip to catch a ball. So he should have done that flip to get the flag or something.
Can he shoot them with their same laser, like he's shooting with blue and red?
Well, if you
the blue should be the only one that shoots them, right?
No,
if you shot
if you took somebody else's gun and shot them with their bullets, would they hurt?
No.
Oh shit! Oh, that's why everybody's so cool with people being armed.
See, exactly, man. That's right.
I feel stupid.
There's a black guy right there.
All right, we did it.
They probably added him later.
Racism.
They probably.
No, he's CG'd.
Yeah, exactly. There's what's her name there.
Yeah. What's her name?
That guy looks like somebody too.
Look at that. What a weird thing. They just have him standing in the middle of the room with a big, like, shit-eating grin on his face.
That's what I do when I want you to ask me why do you have that shit-eating grin on your face.
Interesting thing with Casper Van Dien, he's a accomplished trumpet player. So when you hear during the Academy stuff, whenever you hear like Reveille being played or anything like that, it's actually him playing trumpet.
No way. I wonder if he gets trumpet pay.
I'm sure he got some trumpet pay.
Is that Bubba?
No,
not even close. Not even close.
You just really packed in your racist
that
card.
That was it for me.
I swear I heard him listing shrimp.
It looked like him with the hat. It totally still could be. I said it. Well, he was in another one though.
So they don't have remote like
just back out of
buttons.
Oh, Rico.
Would have been amazing if in the mirror you could see like Patrick Muldoon all naked, like
jerking. Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah.
He does the mirror, or is he in the season that's taking a crap?
Talk to your boyfriend for me. I was watching.
Isn't she okay with everybody there's looking at her?
Yeah. Well,
like she can see them, right?
No, this is a recorded message.
Oh, I thought they were yakking.
They didn't have the technology for Skype back then.
Oh, well, okay.
But you could travel to those planets. But what was really interesting.
Oh, no, this is it. Oh, she's sort of warning him here, like, I'm not coming back, so this poontang ain't yours, bro.
Yeah.
Get a piece of that doogie.
Yeah, just literally turn around and stick it in the first thing that's near you. And if it's
that's the only thing
the better.
That's the only way you'll get over me.
Yeah, it's true, though.
Turn around and
I think about what poor Charlie Sheen had to do to himself after they broke up. He
didn't have to do anything to himself.
He shared, I think he shared needles with a tiger, got some tiger blood,
and
got AIDS. So.
That probably was the tiger blood that did it.
No doubt. No.
End of message. See, look at that thing. It sort of looks like a dink with like falcon wings. You know what I mean? Like, look at that thing.
Isn't that the Hunger Games symbol?
Oh my God, that's the new laser disc.
Yeah. It reminds me of the old Sony mini disc.
Yeah, like that little, look at that little cutie, eh?
Yeah.
Now it's digital. He was totally wrong about this future. They're like CDs. What is it, $21.49?
Yeah. 21
little mini CDs?
$21.97. We're going
back to Jesus, 97.
Once the cloud collapses, everybody's going to want to go back to hard copies.
Good. Good. I hope it does.
Yeah.
Sick of this shit.
Oh, so the thing I missed telling you before in that shower scene, both Paul Verhoeven and his director of photography were there and naked.
Oh my God.
Because Dina Meyer dared him to get naked.
Never dare fucking Verhoeven to get naked. He's just itching all day.
He's like, I've just been looking for an excuse to show my dink.
Every movie.
Pretty much. Jake Busey passed out during this period of time due to heat exhaustion because it was it was 120 degrees. So they had to cut holes in everybody's uniforms to keep them cool.
Where are they?
Because they're wearing so much, like all the gear and stuff. It's probably underneath the armor.
Oh my God, they'd be type of giant G.I. Joes.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. It's the old like green army.
Oh my God, yeah, the little plastic base.
Oh.
You can die in the simulation, can't you?
Well, not like if you get hit by the lasers, you're
right.
fine. But they actually determined something really big because he's about to get shot here, and they determined because they say it's all his fault because he made him take off his helmet, but he got hit in a place where his helmet wasn't anyways, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
So right here,
boom,
he got shot in the eye. Right, so his helmet wasn't.
Yeah, it wouldn't have done it.
Protecting his eye. But that being said, he also wouldn't have been just sitting there staring. So.
Oh fuck.
He lost his squad command just for that.
That would be awful.
Just for killing a guy from Major League 2.
I was working on a boat with a lady, and she was always tiny little thing, and she was always screaming and hollering at me to be in the safe zone.
Yeah.
Which is cool, right? I'm cool with it. Oh my God, there's a buddy.
Dean Norris from
There's like
Breaking
intestine
Bad.
face.
Yeah.
And I found out afterwards that she killed 2 people on the job.
Oh.
Yeah, she fucking took a guy's head off with a wire.
Oh my God.
And then it smoked the other guy, and he went flying, and his insides were all crushed.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so like...
I'm on board with her being a little cautious.
Yeah, I was surprised she even had a job still.
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
How many people can you kill on the job and still friggin'... Oh, they kicked her out.
Yeah.
She's going to go ring the bell.
She's
the one that shot Buddy, right?
She joined Washout Lane. Yeah, she is the one who shot.
Washout Lane.
That's Washout Lane. See?
Washout Lane sounds pretty cool.
It is good.
It's like where they smoke cigarettes and they listen to rock and roll.
So yeah, Dean Norris, he's the guy who I only knew him from Breaking Bad, and then he just started popping up in everything. I saw this again. I'm like, oh my God, he was in this, and he was in Lethal Weapon 2, Hard to Kill, Total Recall, Gremlins 2, Terminator 2, Lawnmower Man, The Firm, Gattaca, The Cell. He was on the Tremors TV show. So lots of like little things for us.
Oh, here we go. So it's okay for this guy to like be breaking everybody's arms and ripping their legs off, but like when somebody accidentally dies in your crazy death trap of a simulator with live ammo.
In fairness, they fix the guy pretty fast. Like, so a broken arm really isn't a big deal, but dead.
Right.
Dead is dead. But this was actually one of my favorite parts of the movie is to finally see, I'm being tough on you because I have to be tough on you, but he's like, I get it. Like, you know, and he's actually helped him stay and stuff like that.
This son.
Apparently in this scene where he's getting whipped and stuff like that, I like the way he stands.
I know. What is going on there? Is he like a robot? Like, what is happening there?
Yeah. I honestly thought he was the guy in a wheelchair in all the Farrelly Brothers movies, and then I was like, oh, he isn't really in a wheelchair. This is just under him or something like that. But
look at the chompers.
Yeah, I guess
he's got his dad's teeth.
Yeah, I guess in this scene he kept creeping forward, like so he wouldn't accidentally get whipped or whatever. So Verhoeven just put sandbags on his feet, so he put sandbags on his feet, like in that shot, so he couldn't move.
Oh, geez. Well, I wouldn't want to accidentally get whipped either.
No, but like they're in a position like he's
way back there.
That's forced perspective. Even if he whipped as hard as he could,
he wouldn't get him. Well, he's just getting nervous, right, and moving forward.
Yeah, exactly. And I get it, especially
hold him down, whip him for real.
Because you can probably the whipping.
That looks straight out of Star Wars, man.
Yeah.
I think they got their things from the same place the Empire gets theirs done.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? These Starship Troopers, man, they're making mad cash.
Goddamn circuit.
If you're a business, right? Like you gotta. It comes out of the Empire's factory. They have a separate side name one, like how Disney does with all their different studios.
Yes.
So they can't be linked back to the Empire, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, whoa, we didn't give the rebels any fucking guns.
Shell corporations.
These aren't the rebels. These are good guys, though. We don't deal. No, that wasn't us. I knew that Emperor was a shady motherfucker.
Oh, you didn't know?
Oh, you didn't know?
Your ass better call somebody.
Maybe I will.
So apparently, in the book, they're also fighting not just the arachnids, but another race they call the skinnies, which are actually humanoid. They're like big green guys who have aligned themselves with the arachnids, but I think they just thought that was a little too complicated for.
Yeah, how did they make that deal? How did these bugs even come to the agreement on this?
Well, in the book again, they have like superior technology and all this stuff. They're not just bugs; they're bugs that actually can think.
They can think.
They have weapons and bombs and stuff like that.
Well, they're sending the comets at them.
Well, they're doing that,
right?
but that's more of like a happenstance kind of thing.
Right.
Whereas like this one, they actually built things and
they got brains, and so they dumb them down for the movie.
Yeah, it's like they have the idea of the brain bug still exists.
Right.
But like for the most part, they're just all animals that are on their planet until it's time to fight. Right? They couldn't get on a spaceship and come over.
Savages.
Fuck, right?
Stupid bugs.
Watch this great special on National Geographic. It was all about like the future of human survival and how it would take moving to other planets and potentially like building gigantic like floating cities that would like move you from one solar system to another.
Right.
And stuff is like, so basically you would live like 100 generations would live on this thing before you made it to another inhabitable planet. Because it can't travel light speed or anything like that. But it might be the only option you have, right?
Right.
So.
And it was like looking at it in like a real way, right? Like what would we do?
And they were saying that some Russian science fiction writer, he created a scale of what would be.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh, asteroid. But it would be a scale of what would be considered like a futuristic city. And level 1 is Coruscant from Star Wars, the full planet that is a city that's like sky high, right?
That's so level 1. How many levels are there?
10.
Dear God, what's a 10?
Well, that's the thing.
Galactus?
He's like a human couldn't conceive of a 3. Like he's like they don't even have
size?
No, in scope of technology.
Oh, like how ridiculously right.
They were like,
this is like they think and it happens as like a 10. Like
they said a level 2 would be something called a Dyson sphere, which is basically a giant solar panel that you would wrap around the sun. Bless you.
Jeez.
Good Lord. But anyways, so it would be a solar panel that you wrap around the sun, and it would give you enough energy to basically, if you lived on every planet and moon in the solar system, it would power everything. And it would give you the kind of technology that you would need to travel. Bless you again. It would give you the kind of energy you need to travel into deep space and that kind of thing, right? So it's so it was really interesting. But that was their level 2, and it's like a Herculean task for scientists to even try to do something like that. But it's like, we've got to be at a level 1 first, and we're nowhere close.
We're not even near 1. No. Holy, it feels like don't scratch your nose. I can't help it. It feels like there's a bug up in there. It does, for real.
Good, we'll get it out. Yeah. The only good bug is a dead bug.
Unless we're talking about crabs. Then sharing is caring.
Just get him off me. Put him on this lady. So yeah, they were saying when everybody was getting the heat stroke and stuff like that, they were saying that like 25 people a day between crew and like backup cast and stuff like that were being treated for heat stroke.
Where are they? Arizona or something?
The Badlands
of Utah.
Somewhere. I've got it.
The Badlands.
The really Badlands, though. Like, you don't even know.
I'm talking Detroit?
Yeah, no, somewhere hot.
It doesn't get any hotter in Detroit, baby.
Later, but yeah, it's in there. It's in there somewhere. I'm not wasting.
We should watch Judgment Night.
I like Judgment
Stop
Night.
this.
Okay.
Let's put on Judgment Night.
That would be a fantastic twist.
Twist ending. We're not even watching this movie.
That'll be our
Joke's on you.
Our April Fool's episode. We're saying like we're watching On Golden Pond, and then we.
Would that really be though? Because it's like sucks on you. Because even though we're talking as if we're watching the movie, we're actually watching this. They'd blow your mind.
Yeah. Yeah, congratulations to the 8 people who read our tweets.
You know, that would be like you just met somebody for the first time, and you're like, where are you from? And they're like, Arkansas. And they're like, no, stupid idiot, I'm from Toronto. And it's like, how would I know? Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So how am I an idiot?
That's not joking. That's just lying.
Yeah, like what? Like, idiot. We'll wash out lane, bro.
This is the worst line in the entire movie. Here it is. You take that walk down Washout Lane, you're only proving one thing. You don't have what it takes to be a citizen. But that really is the whole kind of fascist thing of the whole movie, right? Now, I haven't seen him in
Well, if you're not in the army, then you're not a citizen.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's
what do they call the non-citizens? Washouts?
Just non-citizens. Now, I've never seen him in this movie either, but
oh my God,
Brian Tochi, who has a lot of fame with us because he was in Revenge of the Nerds, he was in Ninja Turtles and all sorts of stuff like that. He is apparently in this movie as one of the troopers, but I've never seen him. Never seen him. Never. So let's keep an eye out for him.
Who are we looking for?
Brian Tochi.
Brian Stucci.
Yeah. Stanley Tucci?
You beat me to it. Snoochie Boochie, Stanley Tucci.
Oh, nice.
Here we go.
He didn't complete his walk down Washout Lane, so to me...
He's just half a wash. He can't even fucking quit properly. This guy's a loser.
Goddamn
there she is.
Johnny.
Goddamn bugs. Would this unite the world if we were actually hit with something like this?
Yeah.
Would we all be united, or would we still...
They were already training to fight them. So
no, but I mean, like, if we were attacked, if the world was attacked by giant bugs, would we stop this bullshit and would we unite to fight the bugs?
Temporarily.
But, you know, there's always that one guy that, like, makes this side deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Loki of
Yeah, exactly, right? There's always those motherfuckers always fucking everything over. That's why when you see a movie about monsters, there's always, like, the humans amongst, you know what I mean? They're like, come on.
Yeah.
Can't it just be the monsters? There's always got to be, like, that bureaucrat who's like, open the cage.
I know. Well, because you have to have that, you've got to have the foil from within, right? The one who's
the
going to
human element
like,
or something.
When you think you've got everything under control, you're going to... This is one of my favorite twists in the entire movie. We won't talk about it right now, but this is like the...
Fuck it, I will.
No.
I don't remember the movie, so... I would have so fucking ruined that, man.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's fantastic.
Okay, I forget everything from 23 minutes ago.
He's got weird teeth in this. I don't believe they're real. Everybody's got weird teeth in this movie. Is it just because they've had like...
Look, he's got a big... is that a big sunburn on his head there? What is that?
I was thinking he was probably like... He was like, Buenos Aires just got wiped out? No. See, again, a really good... I love Clancy Brown in this movie. I think he's my favorite...
Man.
I think he's my favorite character.
In the film?
Because he seems like such a badass and all this like a hard ass and stuff like that. But then like several times he kind of comes. I
think I like the
at least of the small characters.
I like the co-pilot buddy, the Smarmer, because he seems like such a turd, but in the end, you're like, oh, this guy's all right, actually.
Yeah,
like, you're like, I drink with ya.
Hey, it's RoboCop's Detroit.
That's Detroit. Hey, that could be anybody. I'll take that.
Yeah. Oh, look at the like that guy's definitely an alien.
Oh
in disguise.
yeah, totally.
He reminds me of Vincent D'Onofrio in Men in Black after the bug.
Yeah,
puts his
you
skin
know,
on.
he looks like. He was good in that movie.
Oh, so good.
But
I need sugar.
bugs crawling everywhere. That must have been gross as fuck.
Oh, and then the girl, the wife, she wants some sugar water. She's like egger soup. I can't. Yeah. Would you like to know more? Yes, I would. So this is just a reminder that he's in this movie.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Doog.
Yeah. Doogie, still a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
He was apparently dating one of the cast members of Doogie Howser back in the day when that was on, and I wonder how she feels about.
You think she turned him?
The truth? No.
Is that what happens when you go out with somebody that goes gay? Or you worry that you turned them?
More ignorant people, I'm sure, think that. But the fact is, they were always gay, and they.
Oh,
we
were just talking about cockroaches, buddy, for the cockroach guy, and then
yeah,
look at that. Yeah, those are real bugs getting squished.
I specifically brought him up because this movie's about alien bugs.
Did anybody? You planned that?
Yes.
Fuck.
I'm not unintelligent.
This looks right out of Star Wars too.
Yeah.
Oh, don't lie!
It's
Don't lie right onto
it's
this thing.
Work.
Maybe they rent it out when nobody's there. They're not there all the time, right?
No, it's definitely a place they have children's parties.
Yeah. You see one in the background, eh?
Yeah. I would have liked this guy to have been like a bigger star. It would have been more interesting if he was a little bit more of a celeb or something.
Oh, like amongst the people?
Yeah. So, like, even if it was somebody
like,
that
whoa, it's Buddy.
Knew.
Like, it's space news, you know?
But
Don, whatever.
But, like, that's a good guy to get, like, a game show. Like, what's his face? Richard Dawson. In Running Man, you know? God, we have so many Schwarzenegger
does he
movies
come
left
with
to
the... Oh, hell yes. Can't wait till we get to Collateral and End of Days.
What was it, the 5th day or 6th day? I don't
remember. Yeah. 4th, 5th, 6th. Bring it.
I don't remember what day it was.
That was when Arnold
we saw it on a
kind of on his way out there.
Let's all get cut together. I
like
always
they didn't have the and then swap foreskins.
Yeah.
That's real brotherhood.
Exactly.
I chop mine off, you chop yours, and then we get each other sewn on.
Yours doesn't fit, little dick.
Who deal's a deal?
He's stretching out.
He's known as a Little Dick. His cute little gang name.
Yeah.
Actually, huge penis. Huge.
Yeah.
It's like when you call a fat guy tiny.
I was just gonna
like, holy shit.
I love it.
Would you be, I guess you would. If you had a monstrous penis and people called you small dick, you'd probably be okay with it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because, you know, even if people are like, oh, this guy's got the littlest dick in the world, women will be like, I want to see this little dick. Let me see it. And then be like, whoa.
No, because it's the second anything started getting out of hand where they start making fun or whatever, I break out, I unleash Excalibur, and then that's the end of it.
Shing!
Oh. And it's like every time it comes out of the water, there's a woman's hand on the bottom of it.
On the shaft.
They get it. They all know. So I think
that's a little sword humor for you, people.
Yeah, I think this was the first movie I ever heard the word copacetic in.
Copacetic.
Everything copacetic.
None of the actors knew it.
No.
What? You probably had to say it 15 times.
His eyes were a little crossed there. He's like, he's way too close to her. He's like, brrr.
Oh, he's pissed.
Ooh, victory.
He can't get over it. You're not going to see her anymore, buddy. It's fine. She's gone.
Yeah.
She ain't in love with you no more. The moment that she said, I'm taking this job permanently, you should have read between the lines. It is done.
Yeah. I'll send you one more vag pic.
Yeah, that is it. Post dated.
He's like, maybe if we run into each other, we'll have one round of goodbye sex. But they're in a bar right now.
Yeah, well, there's a
bathroom. And he's about to have a fight.
I'm sure, you know, this is I'm sure people aren't having sex in the bar right now. They're so, you know, sophisticated sexually in the future.
Yeah. I love those elbows. Like, he's giving her. He's like, oh, I'm going to destroy.
Dear God, he's trying to break a sternum right in.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Oh, I'll do like a good mobile infantry backflip.
That was the 666 flipper or whatever they call it, right?
Flip 6 3-hole.
Flip 6 3-hole.
What's the 3-hole?
They got 3 holes.
Well, yeah.
Flipple 6-hole, wee hole.
I do understand. I guess when the movie was done, somebody came up and gave the tattoos they're about to get. They get a henna tattoo version, like
The
temporary
henna.
tattoos.
There you go.
Yeah, they gave a bunch of those.
You know what it
Casper Van
is?
Dien.
Okay, you got 3 holes. You got the 6er with a flip. That's when you're naked. You flip onto the bed, and right when you land, 2 fingers in the vag, 2 fingers in the A, 2 fingers in the mouth. Fish hook, all 3. Triple flip 6er.
Nice. See, I was just thinking fisting, and then the 6th was your pee-pee.
Wherever
you jam.
I like that, eh?
So I don't know.
No, it should be like your fist and then 1 thumb.
It really doesn't matter how much we plan.
On the other
I'm
hand.
not going to do it.
What?
Nobody's going to let me do that.
Well, hey.
And it's like, well, that, and also then I'd have to get into the shape to flip.
Oh, you can flip anything these days.
Nice. Yeah, we'll have to go to the trampoline park so I can get.
Ooh, they're gonna have to hose that thing down. They must have to wash those fuzzy balls in the room and stuff. Like, man, those things must be reeking.
Oh God, yeah.
Like, you know, the big chunks of foam they have that you jump into.
Yeah, I remember seeing the promo for this and seeing that guy, but knowing Michael Ironside was in. I'm like, did Michael Ironside die and they just replaced him with a slight facsimile? Like,
you'd never know. Or that guy that's in Avatar. I feel like he should be in this, like driving. Yeah. You know, the bad guy, the main guy.
Yeah.
Who's somehow going to come back for the next one.
Of course he is.
I guess they could just Avatar him.
Yeah. That's how he's gonna solve literally everything.
Maybe they'll, before he dies, he puts himself into the world, so he's gonna be a plant, dude. I think I just figured it out.
All right, we got
no need to go. Okay, instead of spending your money on Avatar 2, you send that money to Miscast Commentary because I just told you the movie.
Yeah, we just gave you, and if
why go see it now?
And if it's anything else, you still got a better one.
You damn right.
I like that they're literally being shipped to the planet in crates.
This is
like Amazon drones.
That's what it's gonna be. Those remind me of those toys with the magnets, and it looked like all this space stuff. Do you remember what I'm talking about? And they had one just like that, and the box it would pick up the crate.
I know exactly.
Yeah,
what
were those? What was that called? But they were all magnets, and they could all stick to the roofs of the vehicles. And
I don't remember, but I know exactly. Yeah. Like I can remember it vividly.
I wonder if she's wearing a bra right now.
No, there's no chance. No bra. There's no bras in space, according to George Lucas.
The gravity.
He started science.
You can't wear a bra in space.
Right. That's what he said. That's what he told.
It's not gonna work.
That's what he told Carrie Fisher. So she had to
or underwear.
Tits. Yeah, exactly. Hey, you almost minor, take that bra off.
Hell
it's dirty.
Yeah.
So this movie has an interesting record. At the time, at least, it was the movie that used the most ammo.
Really?
Like more than a Terminator movie or anything like that. It also, they used 17 gallons of fake blood, which I actually thought was a small number until like you really fathom how much
a gallon is.
Yeah. And how much you actually need to like spray on a person to make them look bloody.
Look all bloodied
like
up.
It's probably like an ounce to make them look like they're massacred. Boom.
17 gallons, eh?
Yeah. You go to
look it up there, lady.
It's so easy to like. That thing is the size, like half the size of a planet, and it maneuvers like a motorcycle.
It's beautiful. Roger Dodger.
The Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century.
And the 24th and a half century.
Oh,
yeah, those are sort of like Nazi fascist symbols on their suits and everything, eh?
Yeah, they give no reference. Like they just blew up. For all, and then it's just like they don't really talk about it. Denise Richards in that, you see the blue flame hit them, and then they go flying forward. And
who knows what happened? Like, they're dead for all we care.
This
is war.
It's like The Simpsons. I thought you were dead. I was.
Oh yeah.
I love this part. Like this is the one kind of like war thing I would want to do. It's kind of like the D-Day like run. No, I don't mean for us for real life. I'm talking for a movie.
Oh, yeah. Okay, great.
Yeah. No, but it, like just the idea of that, like you're getting all amped up and the doors open and then you just go running out.
I'd be that guy Ralph and shitting himself.
I don't care if I'm like one of the first guys shot like in the D-Day thing in Saving Private Ryan.
Oh my God!
Because the doors just open and the
people
first like,
are
8
smoked.
people are
dead. Done.
These bugs are amazing.
Look like big old beetles or something, eh? Oh yeah, these are the fart bugs.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
It is pretty.
It's pretty destruction. Destruction's beautiful.
That would have been an amazing
thing.
Imagine if that was at Universal. They did like those things and they'd shoot like fireworks into the sky or something.
That'd be awesome.
But hopefully,
all right.
Actually, speaking of, because that looks like fireworks with all this stuff falling down. I was at a fireworks show one time. We were too close, and the shell from the fireworks were falling and we were getting
Oh yeah,
pelted in
you
the
can
heads
feel
and stuff
the
like that.
I've had that too.
So and my mom took us. We were super young, and my mom took us to and we were like running for our lives. Like it was really funny.
Like when the Zeppelin fell.
Yeah,
people freaking.
Oh, the humanity!
A naked Asian kid just running.
Yeah, my news thing there sounded kind of like dude from Saturday Night Live.
Oh yeah, like
Horatio Sands,
Robert Smigel.
I love. That's one of my favorite things to do is just naming cast members in that voice.
Of anything.
Can't do it in Daryl Hammond's voice. It's got to be him.
Ooh, yeah.
They were really interesting bugs too. Like the design of.
Did they come out with Starship Trooper toys?
They did,
because they had lots of bugs too. Like when you came up with aliens, aliens.
Yeah.
So you had the bull alien and this one and that one and the two-headed one,
and then Predators went even crazy with that too. They had the Berserker Predator who had like a jawbone of something on.
Oh yeah, just to sell toys because you know how many Predators you're gonna buy, right?
Yeah. I actually only watched Predators for the first time very recently. In the last week, I saw it.
Which one?
Predators, the one with what's his face from the pianist?
Adrian Brody.
Yeah, Adrian Brody.
I don't know if I saw that movie or not.
Yeah,
how was it?
It was pretty good. Basically, the whole.
Look
thing
at this guy. Come on now. What do you think is happening with this guy?
The whole thing is they all wake up falling from the sky, and then they land on the planet, and they're on the Predators' hunting grounds.
Okay.
So they're in space, and then they're trying, and they find out that they're basically all the worst predators of Earth. Like they're like army people.
This dude, he should have gotten further. He should have run around the corner and bumped into one of the dudes from Star Trek that always dies.
Yeah.
What color shirt is it? It's always like the
red shirt.
The red shirt. He should have bumped into a guy with a red Star Trek shirt. Hey, what are you doing here? And then they both get skewered together like a shish kebab.
So that was Shijumi, I believe, who got his leg.
Shijumi?
Yeah, he got his leg ripped off. But earlier.
Oh shit, girl.
Yeah, earlier in the movie when they were in the showers, he said he joined the army so he could go to college because it costs an arm and a leg.
Oh my god.
So and then he just lost a leg.
Oh Jesus! I don't know how well I do against these bugs, man.
Well, I'd like
some situations I think I do pretty good, but I don't know about these bugs.
Yeah.
God, I don't like bugs.
Well, here's the problem: they only killed like 2 of the bugs amongst all.
I know,
of them.
right? These bugs are fucking these guys up.
Like they had to use like so much ammo to kill one of them.
Did you just ask if the guy had the internet?
Yes.
Like you got common, you got Wi-Fi.
What's
gotta check my stocks.
I'm trying to. Upload,
here he is.
I'm trying to upload my photos, and this is where the movie started.
That's right.
Open,
yes,
right?
I like their gear, man. You could go get that gear and go at. Who are you going for? Who are you going at? Are you going to dress up?
Oh, I don't know. I don't like to be dressed up when I meet the people and stuff like that. So I'm
not going to meet anybody. Anyways, I'm going to get kicked out.
Nice.
I told you I'm going to make up my own intergalactic champion of the world so I can use my wrestling belt.
Nice. That works.
I'm going to be some guy, from some wrestling league in a far dimension or something.
Just be like Planet Hulk Hogan.
Like
mix the two. Right?
Let me tell you something, Sakar.
So have a big have the black hair as the Hulk hair.
That's such a great idea. Planet Hulk Hogan. Let me tell you something, Grandmaster.
That'd be amazing. What you gonna do when Hulk smash on you?
Fucking right.
I want pieces of
I want to go with Syndrome.
Yeah, you mentioned that before. That was cool.
People tell me I look. Yeah. You know what everybody told me in the States, honest to God?
Yeah.
Was that I look like Wash. Do you think I look like Wash? I don't at all.
Who Wash is again?
The driver of the Serenity.
Oh.
Of Firefly.
No, that's...
I'm not even kidding you. So many people in the States were like, you're Wash. And I had a dude at the Toronto bus stop who told me that he was an extra in movies.
Yeah.
He told me that I looked so much like... I should write the guy. Because he told me he can get me connected with somebody who can actually go through. And he said, I literally have the potential to be his stand-in.
Really?
That's what he told me. He said, you look so much like him.
Nice.
That I don't think so. Do you people think I look like Wash Grafrau? Do I look like Wash?
All right, we're going to put it...
What's his name? Anthony Two Dicks.
No, yes.
It is.
Yes.
He's got 2 penises.
2 dicks. All right, well, we'll... I'll put
100,000 dead in 1 hour.
I'll take a picture tonight, and we'll put it up when the episode comes up.
Put one up with Wash.
Yeah.
Just make it way worse for him. The guy sits here for hours.
Exactly.
I'm at home laughing.
It's Alan Tudyk.
I'm just laughing. What did I say, Anthony?
Yeah. And he was
We're
also...
tight.
He was also in Rogue One.
Yes. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Maybe he is getting work. I was worried because I was like, how am I going to be the guy standing? He doesn't even work.
He's always doing stuff. He was in Dodgeball.
Oh, he's the pirate.
Yeah. He's brilliant, though. I love him.
Yeah, you let me know, right?
Yeah.
Let us know who you want to bang in this movie, and then let me know who you want me to bang in this movie.
I love this. This kind of reminds me of that scene in Dawn of the Dead when they're having like the argument about how to kill him.
Oh, yeah.
This is my favorite guy. I love it. This is what...
This is so true.
I feel like that's what... If Sheldon in Big Bang Theory was gay like the actor is, I feel like this would be his version of being the smart version of a bug that thinks offensive.
Wow, this sounds like now too. Everything's so offensive.
Wide-eyed. So wide.
If you don't like the fact, then it is not true.
Well, yeah.
That's the truth, brother.
I don't believe that for a second.
Fake news.
Fake news. There it is. So blown up. Everything's
Where's the Millennium Falcon at?
I don't know. It just says it was on one of the bridges or something.
There should be way more crossover with this shit. Forget all these, like, oh, that's my character, your character. You know, come on. We should see some other spaceships. The Starship Enterprise should go by.
Yeah. Well, what did they do that with? Was Batman... It was Batman versus Superman and Force Awakens did that or something like that. They put like a version of the Batmobile on the bottom of the...
They did?
The Millennium Falcon. It was just a thing they shot.
They do that in a bunch of these new Star Wars movies. There's a lot of little weird little Easter egg things. Is that an Easter egg or is that just like a...
Yeah,
what's an Easter egg?
Well, it was something
like
that they
secret
showed.
Scene?
Well, it was something that they did during production. I don't know that it was there during the actual whole production.
Oh
but they showed it during the thing as like a little viral video kind of thing. And they were like, hey, check it out.
Do your Mother Teresa walkthrough. You can watch everybody get tortured.
Always with the list of dead.
Oh, like, can't there be a list of alive? Jesus.
It just says Rick. Congratulations, Rick.
Rick's at the lounge alone. Oh, fuck again.
Lord.
Holy Jesus.
See, now I know this didn't like line up with the year or something like that, but it would have been great if all of the Ryan brothers from Saving Private Ryan were on the list.
Yeah, see, they could have had a lot of people dead on here.
See, that's the kind of thing I would do. Actually, we were watching one of the new Jessica Jones episodes, and
I think I'm going to start that tonight.
It was really good, and I can't remember now the names that they had. But if you they were on a movie set, and there was trailers, and in the back, the two trailers next to each other, the one said Lucy, the other said Desi.
Lucy and Desi. Yeah. Look at that old.
Love it.
Dirty old. Oh, he's in his undies.
Just
man.
like, hey man,
whatever.
Just like Empire. This is how you get.
So you totally right. See, same people are making all this gear.
Yeah, right.
It's the same suppliers.
Well, it's also, but also you probably inspired by.
You're
right?
dead.
That would be a very funny thing to wake up to see. You panic for a minute until you realize you're awake.
Am I dead? Are we all dead?
Yeah. Are we ghosts? Because I see everything.
You
in
just
green.
shit the tank. What nicely done.
It would have been it would have been better if it stayed tight on this shot. They're like, "You're dead. Don't worry, it's gonna be fine." And then it zooms out, and he's just a head and a little bit of a torso, like like in the RoboCop remake, where he's just his like lungs and his head.
I didn't like that.
I liked seeing it. It was interesting.
Yeah, it was neat to see it, but I didn't like the idea of it. I want him to be more man than machine.
See, to me, he was too much. Oh, like he was too much conscious man. In that one. Like I liked the other one where he had flashes of humanity.
Yeah, and he didn't
this
know
one
what
he's
the
like,
hell.
it's like, hey, how you doing?
It was a garbage movie.
I'm Murphy. What's the deal? Shot in my area though, so I literally looked out of my window at work to see them shoot the bit towards the end where he goes up to the OCP. The college, George Brown College next to us was the OCP headquarters. So
there's Buddy.
Yeah, Seth Gilliam.
Yeah. He's the preacher from Walking Dead.
Preacher from Walking Dead.
See, I didn't think that guy was Bubba.
He was in The Wire.
Fuck, I know who's who.
What if it wasn't him?
What if it was Bubba? And I'm like, hey, it's a guy from The Walking Dead. You're like, it's fucking Bubba. Like, what?
You got it all backwards. This was an early.
He's a good-looking dude too.
Yeah, this was a very early role for him though. He had
Holy Jesus.
He was in Oz. He was in The Wire.
That's right. He was in Oz. Oh, he was Buddy's partner in The Wire.
Yeah,
the white from New York. That guy, right? Oh, I like those two guys.
And they're all over HBO in that sense too, because he had Oz and The Wire. The other guy was also in Oz for a few episodes, and then he was in The Wire, and then he was in Entourage for a few episodes, and then this was a neat little
He's
twist.
old school. He doesn't look like he changed, but he doesn't. That man hasn't aged.
No, he doesn't.
When was this? 90 something?
It was in the 90s. I can't remember what year. I didn't look.
Oh my God, you have 18 pages of trivia. You don't know when the movie was made.
I know, I'm tired. I was very tired when I did this.
Christ. Just yawn right into the microphone, eh? Nap time, everyone.
You snorted in your boogers right into the microphone. I win. I always like the Brad Chat Roughnecks. It's always great.
We need one of those.
Why?
You know, we get when we go to the podcast championships of the world in Japan, and you it's called battle podding, and you get points for how well you podcast.
That would be that would actually be a very doable thing. You take all the movie you take all the movie podcasts and they're like, this is the movie you're doing, and then whatever style you do, that you have to cover that movie. So we'd have to do commentary for that movie while somebody else would
kick their fucking ass.
Oh hell yeah.
I can even, I'm so good that I'll be in 2 of those at the same time.
Yeah.
Not only will I be commentating bullshit over top of a movie with you, I will also be playing Splatoon 2 in another arena.
Nice.
It'll probably be my hologram sitting here. We will be in Japan. Actually, it'll be the hologram of Dio.
Nice.
you can be Tupac.
Nice.
We got shit to do, people.
The boys are back.
What other ones were there? Who else? Maybe Prince, James Brown.
Prince at the
thing.
Although he wasn't a hologram,
it was kind of just a thing. Yeah,
it was a projection on a white sheet, which I don't know if that's okay or not. I haven't decided. I do know that it was done.
Purple.
No, it was just, I don't know. It was like white sheet. That could be like Klan uniforms. When it's all
my
done.
Lord! What are you supposed to put on a black? You won't be able to see it.
Just saying. What you do like they do at Disney, where they
You're claiming that the white sheet was an act of racism.
No, they shoot water up in the air like at Disney, and then you project onto that. It looks cool, but you get the waters from the Lake Minnetonka, so it's it's poetic, man.
What the fuck?
You purify yourself in the waters from Lake Minnetonka. Jesus.
Everybody can purify themselves.
Well, that would have been it. That would have been a purifying moment.
Except for old Sam.
My only problem with that hologram thing is apparently it was done against the wishes of the family.
What was the name you said, buddy? Ralph? The one name that lived?
Oh,
Ralph. Back, remember when all the dead came? You're like, it should just be Ralph.
Oh, Rick.
And I was like, Rick. That's the one guy. Rick. That's the same guy. Look at this guy. Jesus, bro. You waste your bullets, man.
Dina Meyer called him a green M&M with eyes after this scene, which I guess is the best humor you can come up with if you're trying to stay in character.
Yeah.
What was that?
It's kind of a neat. I know it kind of reminds me of Doom's uniform.
A little bit.
The helmet.
A little bit. This is, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, this isn't the shot.
Oh shit!
But there's a shot coming up that is the only truly bad special effects shot in the entire movie.
Well, no, there was one there before that was kind of rough, but it was real quick. It was like Buddy when they were going to fly, when they were on the plane and they were coming down. They showed Buddy farting around like the commander, and I was like, oh, that's kind of shoddy. Look at this. Boom. How much does this movie cost?
$105 million.
$105 million.
Didn't make a lot of money, at least domestically. Like overall, it made its profit. Like it made like $120 million. This is like, again, this is not counting like video and stuff like that, right? But it only made like $52 million. I've got it somewhere. It made $54.8 million domestically. So only half its budget. Only about half its budget.
They were expecting it to do a lot better.
Yeah. So this came out ahead of Bean, Devil's Advocate, Mad City, and I Know You Did Last Summer in Boogie Nights.
Ooh.
So that was week 1.
Of course it was going to win. Jesus.
Yeah. Well, a couple of, like, most of those were in week 2 and whatever. They were in week 2. Their week 2, they moved down to number 2 when the Jackal came out.
Oh, God.
And then after that, it, like, dropped down to, like, 11th right after that. The
Jackal.
Or something like that. Yeah.
Is the fire breather?
Yeah. No, I don't even think it's lights. I think it's plasma.
That looks like fire to me.
Yeah.
It's burning. Lava.
Yeah. Oh, that's really good.
What a way to lose an arm.
It's not the worst way.
Oh, God.
Like, I lost mine in a bet.
That Chinese supermarket was hardcore.
Severe, man. Well, I thought I was a shoo-in. Maybe I should have bet a leg.
Yeah, exactly. But, wah, wah.
Apparently Casper Van Dien, he broke a couple of ribs and he got chipped his front teeth shooting this, getting all tossed around. He hit his face with his gun. So gun safety again, folks. But he chipped his teeth, and then
Look how good that looks. And that was a special effect right there. See,
Yeah.
but Verhoeven, he's like Cameron in a sense where this movie still holds up. Like if you watch it, like you just watched Jurassic Park, some of those dinosaurs are like, what the fuck? Like they look kind of dated. This looks, they still look okay, but it's dated. This looks good.
Yeah. So still so much.
That looked like tremor blood in there.
Yeah, it does. It's
Remember when the tremor hits the thing at the end?
You'll see it right here too. Is when it really looks like it. Yeah, it's very orange. So
open your mouth and take it.
This is the shot when he turns around. That is the worst shot in the movie. Like it's the green screeniest shot in the world. He might as well be wearing a face tattoo that says "I'm not here." Like this isn't real.
Like mine.
Well, yeah,
it freaks people out all the time.
It's really unnecessary.
They're like, if you're not here, am I here? Mm-hmm. They get all existential and fucked up.
6 people a day commit suicide while making eye contact with Todd.
That's right. You got that right.
I do like how tough his lines are all tough in this.
He's the man.
Like he does that, you want to live forever, and he does that, you're it till you're dead, and I find someone better. But then when he mirrors it all later and does it, I was like, you're garbage at this, Casper Van Dien, because he's like, you're it till you're dead, and then he does like, do you want to live forever? I'm like, I don't believe you. You're not.
You don't want to live forever. Come on, what kind of a battle cry?
You wish you were dead now. I feel bad for Jake Busey. He's the only one who
he had a clean helmet, and now he's like, they're mecking it up.
He just goes and he finds one of the dead people, and he just starts spraying, juicing them and getting their blood on his face.
There you go.
I refuse to believe that this is the best. Some kegs of random beer, an electric violin, and a plastic football.
He's doing all right, man.
See, at least
electro violin. Throw the pigskin around, boys.
They didn't even make that to look like futuristic. That is just a violin that existed in stock.
Boom.
Yeah. But it's not hooked.
Thank God he knows how to play that.
It's got Wi-Fi. Well, they prefaced it earlier because he was playing violin in the barracks. So I let you kill bugs good. This is one of my other worst lines. And
isn't that how we met?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
you kill bugs good.
I was getting beat up by one of my best friends, and you pushed the kid over.
Yeah,
that's how we met.
Right on. We had some best friend fights too.
Yeah.
It was. At least we stuck together.
Yeah. The other one stole my Wayne Gretzky rookie card.
What the hell? We just used to beat each other up, man.
Yeah. Well, we
never stole nothing.
Never. Yeah. Well, it's because we knew what would happen if we did.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that his casual Friday wear is suspenders with no shirt.
Hey, it's casual Fridays.
It really makes me hard.
No, I don't.
But anyways, Rico there, he said in the thing, that guy was also in Who's the Boss, was Samantha's boyfriend and was a puppeteer. Everybody's from Who's the Boss.
Beverly Hills
90210.
Who's the boss? Who's the boss here?
What? With us?
Casper Van?
Oh, I thought between you and me.
My God.
It's me.
Oh my God, yes, of course it is. Jesus.
But yeah, right now it's Michael Ironside.
Yes.
That's that.
What about all the underlings? I think it's Casper Van Dien.
Yeah, he is the corporal. So
yeah.
I
can't be the goddamn boss.
This is the nice thing.
Oh, I know my place. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you're the heavy hitter.
That's right.
You're the one who makes me laugh my ass off.
And vice versa. Oh, Rico. That looks like a real kind of a cut. He probably did fuck himself up, and then they filmed this right after.
Yeah, he said a line just before this when he was talking to Seth Gilliam there, where he's like, "So you knew the captain or whatever, the lieutenant before the war. What was he like?" He's like, "He was a teacher. He always had a little smile." And I'm just like, not true. He didn't smile a single time while they were together.
Maybe that's the thing, right? Here we go. We can see
but
now.
it was definitely not delivered.
Do we get to see her boobs in the other scene?
Yeah, in the shower. Yeah.
Oh, Spider-Man kiss.
They're not great boobs.
Whatever. All boobs are great boobs.
But no, you could tell she's a little bit older than they are, and there's her body. Yeah, but her body, like the way everybody else's body is so pristine still. Yeah, and hers is just and I mean, not sure that she's old. It's just starting.
You think her boobs are disgusting? Okay, just admit it.
I don't think they're disgusting.
Ladies, I don't care what boobs you've got.
She's got bumpy nipples.
Those skinny weird ones, the giant nipples. Where it's not even a boob, it's just a giant nipple.
I like the one that has those discs in it, so you have a weird African lip on your boob.
Oh, yeah. Or those, where it's there's no areola. Yeah. It's just kind of like an open fish mouth.
Yeah. Or they're completely color tattooed to look like two of the ghosts from Pac-Man.
Blinky. Winky.
It's Inky and Dinky.
Did you see that?
Dink.
It's the future of pillows. That looks awful. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
It looks like those memory foam things. Why was he hiding? Well, other than to cover her breasts.
I only need 7. That's a lie. That's mostly that's cleanup.
I wonder if they did it because they always do those funny little pranks. If they switched it out for Jake Busey for one take or something like that. Who's that with you?
Oh, see, he's pretty cool. He's making 20. Look at they're laughing because he's like, I need 2.
20.
Come on. Look at their lame ass tattoos.
I like the first time they're ever going to have sex and it turns out to be the last. It's like, let's power fuck each other really hard.
Well, you know what? A bang's a bang.
Yeah. And then the thing is, because he outranks her, if he comes first, he just gets to leave. He doesn't have to do nothing. He gets in there and he just goes Jake Busey, get in here and go to Munchtown and finish this girl up.
Sir.
That's what it sounds
Slurp my jizz out of her vagina and spit it into this old jar. And then mark it clearly.
Be my cuckold.
If you're a cuckold, don't you have to be with the person?
You have to be married to them or dating them, yes. I don't know, ask Carrie. It was good. I love that I recognize all these people. These people were all over 90s TV, and almost none of them made it beyond that.
Oh, hell. No, it's true, though. There is a lot of 90s TV people.
Yeah.
Now TV's the place to be, man.
Yeah. I still feel so bad for Paul Verhoeven when I think about all this stuff.
He did a new one
after. Well, he's still making movies, but not in America.
Over in
because he did Elle.
There's no. It must have been his choice because there's no way they let Mel Gibson back. This movie's made, or the man has made so many. Pardon me. So many good friggin' movies that it couldn't have been that.
He left because he was affected by how bad it
probably
did, not because. Well, that's what I read anyway.
Yeah, because I was like, there's no way everybody gets come on. How many Rennie Harlan still? I think I saw a Rennie Harlan movie on TV the other day.
I refuse to believe that he's still making movies.
I refuse to believe he ever existed.
Yeah, exactly.
How else would Die Hard 2 have gotten made?
Ugh. I remember loving it so much, and then I remembered watching it as an adult again, going, I haven't seen this in years. This is going to be great.
It's terrible.
And I'm like, how is it possible that we loved 1, we loved 3, and then 2
awesome.
is just three should have been just the direct sequel.
I agree. Of course, everybody knows. Yeah, you just take it away. Like the new Terminator that's coming out, they're just going to forget that anything happened after 2.
Yeah. He's too old, man. He's got to just back off. Fucking Schwarzenegger.
Oh, yeah. What the hell?
He just needs to. They just need to
the old
on.
Terminator.
I think they did a nice little thing with the little nod they gave to him in Salvation, where he he
was in Genesis, where he was an older Terminator, fighting everybody.
But yeah, he shouldn't have been in Genesis either.
I love all these blasted open bodies all over.
He's in his 60s, for God's sakes. Yeah, they're so gross. How awesome would that be to be the practical effects?
Yes.
Literally, they're they're going to be here in 2 days. Riddle this place with dead bodies and have some dinks.
Yeah. Throw some severed dinks around. Here, he hands you a basket of severed dinks.
They just have a bucket that was full of chum and severed penises, and then they just had. And then him and the location scout just came and just sprinkled them liberally.
A big basket.
And they're like, okay.
It's just one of those things that you skimmer the top of your pool with.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of fling them, right? You catapult them around.
And that's how the blood sprinkles and stuff like that. Then the script supervisor has to go and make sure there's a proper amount of dinks to
dink to body ratio.
Well, dink to male soldier ratio.
Oh, who cares? Just double up.
Yeah. Well, it's the future.
Yeah, you know what the hell.
It's somebody who identifies as a woman, but is indeed. Oh, so gross. These look a lot like trauma crushed heads.
Yes, they do.
That. It's just.
Oh, they dig right in under the goddamn ground.
Look at
sneaky bugs.
I like the weird progression of ugliness in that photo. You had at the gold medal was Casper Van Dien, silver was Michael Ironside, and bringing up the bronze was Jake.
You think Michael Ironside's better looking than Jake Busey?
Any day of the week.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's.
That's our next poll. In rugged, he should have slurped some of his brain out of there. Bugs have been here. What? We knew that already. Yeah. The giant hole. Oh yeah, he's getting in there.
That's really good.
You should lick it. Lick it.
That would have been amazing.
Lick it for no reason at all.
It's blood, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, right?
They did that, what was it, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He put his finger on the wall and he licks it and he's like, it's chocolate. And he's like, what if it wasn't? Like, why would you taste something that was on a hospital wall? And then later on he sees something else again. He's like, ooh, more chocolate. He's like, that's not chocolate.
Oh,
this
there's
guy,
Quato.
You have to include this
Richter
guy in
meets
Verhoeven's.
Quato on another planet.
Finally. This was their goal all along in the first one.
This is Total Recall, a cast reunion. Oh, wait, was this before? No, it's after.
This is after Total Recall.
After, yeah.
Okay, now your opinion. What's a better movie, Total Recall or The Running Man?
Total Recall.
Okay. I have no follow-up. Let's just
leave
it at that.
Yeah. You?
It varies. I think Total Recall is a better overall movie.
I like the concept of Running Man better.
I think the concept and the relevance, and I'm just...
They made Chris Farley call headquarters.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
I miss you, Farley. What the hell?
They're everywhere. Whoa. That's the... My favorite thing in the world is the fact that you and I are the only two people that laugh at Almost Heroes. I remember being
in a wicked movie.
I remember being in a silent theater while you and I were in tears while he's just looking in a telescope going, whoa.
It was a hot lady.
It was a hot lady.
It was Buddy's wife, right?
Yeah.
That movie was awesome.
Anybody look at her? I killed him. Well, it was a Christopher Guest movie, man. It was just,
that's right. It was.
That's why Eugene Levy was in it.
Yeah.
And there were a few other people, like the guy who's like, I ate cheap shit. He was in Best in Show at the very end. And it's...
Come the bugs.
I do like how we can go from a Verhoeven movie like that to a movie that couldn't have less to do with it.
Fuck.
This was good for back in the day for how much they're actually... like how much is actually going on screen.
There dudes flying into. I guess is it. There's going down right here, man.
My only gripe is unlike Lord of the Rings. Like Lord of the Rings, you felt like the people, like the CG characters, had an impact on the environment. This just looks like still shots that aren't being affected by them running across.
Yeah, like you don't see any dust kicking up.
Well, you see a little bit, but those were all like squibby things or whatever. But you never felt. Unless it was something really specific like that foreground thing where they slam like that, you never really see anything going on.
Or the camera shot and the bug's legs come over and the ground is shaking kind of thing,
Yeah, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it quite as much. But the intensity of the tension of the scene, is not lost on me with those numbers. It's kind of like the World War Z thing. And...
Dude, that is literally exactly what I was just thinking.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I was going to ask you, what would you rather, fight these guys or the zombies from World War Z?
I'd rather fight these guys because it's that's so good. It's just the concept of, I just looked, it looked like something green was riding one of those bugs. I'm like, oh, maybe they did include those humanoid things.
Just for a quick scene, right?
Yeah,
so
but
no,
not so much. Yeah, yeah, you should move.
Let me just
but that's very much like the foil on the inside, like in the Night of the Living Dead. And stuff. You got to have somebody.
You got to have one motherfucker that opens the door.
Yep. And
all you had to do was keep the fucking door closed. Be like, I'm gonna keep the door open. I'm gonna have smoke and open the door. Yeah. Boom! Everybody's dead.
Yeah, I like they did that in. It was Knights of the Old Republic, the Star Wars video game. You go in and there's a locker. You see it shaking and you knock on it and there's somebody in there going, I'm not coming out. And then he's like, and they're like, and you have to try and persuade him to come out. He's like, no, I'm not going to do it. And he just keeps
not going to do that, bye.
He's like, not going to get killed by the fishies. Bye-bye now.
Sorry, but I didn't come here to die.
Yeah.
I've been hiding over the closet for 20 years now.
You would think that this would be something they'd have thought of, just because there's always pure
coming over
that they could come over. You would
I
think
know they would have spikes or something.
It was something that would mean that they couldn't crawl over each other's bodies. Like I would just picture them hitting them with some kind of plasma that just melted them
down or something, right?
Yeah. I like when the bugs start to mix because you'll get the tanker bugs in a minute and stuff where they're kind of all over the place.
Jesus Christ! You have a big thing that could swing, spikes that would hit them or something that'd make it tough to come over the ridge. Or you can make it way taller. Could have made it taller.
Yeah, but still, that just changes the amount of time it takes to get to this point, right?
Oh yeah.
But you could build it like up and out.
Yeah, or something. Or like so it goes around. You know what I mean? Like a bowl, like a bowl.
Acid moat.
So they have to come around. You know, they can't climb up upside down, can they? Are
No,
they like
probably
cockroaches or what?
Maybe, I don't know. All I know is I'm kind of on board with acid moat now, though.
Acid moat.
Because every time one gets
Dude,
close,
that's
it
the
just
name of
sinks
my
down
new
into it.
death metal band.
Nice. It's the name of my new hardcore folk band.
That's going to be the name of my...
leaves around me.
Yeah, name my first child Acid Moat. Acid Bath? What did you say?
I said acid moat.
Acid Bath it is.
There we go. Acid bath does have a better like cadence to it.
Here comes that thing I used to play with years ago.
Yeah. I like the thing too. He's like, you better have a crazy pilot out. Like, it's just, their delivery is just so, and I understand you got to get like,
Oh, you've got one. You've got two, brother.
yeah, just,
This is a plan that's so crazy it just might work.
I got nothing to say anymore. I'm out of it. But yeah, it's like those things lose me so bad. See, like, and this is the thing too, because they're always talking about, oh, Fleet just does the flying, and he comes out and.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This guy's really stepping his game up.
I agree.
This guy's the man.
This actually bummed me out. I
know.
I don't really get bothered by a lot of like movie deaths, but I was like, oh no.
They should have a movie. I always get upset in the movies when like, you know, like they're having a wonderful vacation and then murderers show up.
Yeah. Well, and he almost had one on Zegama Beach.
They should sell. Oh Lord, they should sell a movie and then nothing. You know, they just have a great weekend.
Yeah.
I'm always like, man, now the murderer shows up. I was like, they're such good friends, and now this guy's dead, and the whole weekend's ruined.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? Like, can't it be like, it's twist? There is no murderer. No. Great weekend.
That would be amazing. Yes. That's what I kind of hope that game night is.
That looks funny, actually.
It does, but it's like, I feel like that's...
It's out already.
I don't think it is yet.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, is it?
I heard people say that it was like the funniest movie they've seen in a long time.
Oh, okay.
That new John Cena one is supposed to be killer.
What's his?
I don't know, but his the neighbors. He's married to Leslie Mann.
Oh, really?
And their daughter, when the next door neighbor's daughter, and all the girls in the neighborhood have a virginity losing pact.
Oh yeah.
And so they go to try and stop them. It's coming out soon. It's supposed to be really funny.
I'll have to look into that.
And John Cena does a bong up his ass.
Oh, good.
Or a beer bong.
Beer bong
up his ass.
Oh,
in the movie.
He's Steve-O butt chugs?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's supposed to be one of those gross out comedies, which I haven't seen in forever, so I'm kind of jazzed for it.
Nice.
Oh, no. He didn't even come during that power bang.
No, there's no.
Neither one of them did. They're still got blue balls.
He probably didn't even get hard. Like, he was all nervous. He's like,
20 minutes.
The pressure.
Yeah, exactly.
But can I point out, though, so we just lost Michael Ironside. He had his legs ripped off. And he goes, you know what to do, and he gets killed.
Do they?
But, yeah. So that already
Kill
happened.
bugs, or...
What?
Kill bugs?
Yeah, kill the bugs.
Is that what they're supposed to know what to do?
Yeah, you know what to do. Okay, and he just starts doing like the Lindy Hop or something like that.
What does he mean? I wasn't listening. What are we supposed to do?
Yeah, he's. I never listened to him in class. Why would I listen to him here? But yeah, so he did that. But I'm just thinking, he was in literally the exact same shape as the guy from CSI when they went to the recruiting place. He had no legs and was missing one arm.
He might live for the sequel.
Yeah, he probably would have been fine had they not put a bullet in him. It's not like the bug had him still, and he's like, you know what to do. So I might have suggested that.
Bring you with us, and then we'll fix you up because it's the future, and we can do it really easily.
Yeah.
Is that what we're supposed to do?
Yeah, we'll have you up and walking again. Before we land
before like what the? Oh god.
Her on the other hand, and she probably wants to kiss him, and she's like gooing blood.
Would you? That's your wife.
I'd finger.
That's your wife right now, dying because of bug, and she wants to kiss you. Would you kiss her?
I would come at her really slow,
and then give her a forehead kiss.
No, I would come at her really slow and just wait it out and just be like.
Wait for her to die.
She's dead.
She's dead.
She's dead. And then you're almost there, and it's like she's gone. I'm like, oh, thank God.
And then, and then she goes, oh, God. I love you.
She spit beer into my mouth. What's a little blood?
That is so gross.
It's so gross.
It's because you don't like beer. I had a girl do that to me too once, and she kept doing it. Like she really liked it. She thought it was hot or something. Like drink beer and then spit it into my mouth, and I was eventually like, no, girl, this is not. I do a lot of things.
Yeah.
I will literally let you poop in my mouth, and this is grossing me out.
Bang.
Like just,
so good. Hope you have a crazy pilot. Out.
hope you have a crazy pilot.
I'm sorry.
And when they're at the lounge, like, this is my psych test. This is mine. I'm crazier.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to eat this scorpion.
Because I'm consider me reckless.
Yeah, right.
So the helmets that the mobile infantry wear, they got repainted and they were reused. They used in the Planet of the Apes remake, the Tim Burton one.
Right.
Like at the end when they find all that like military gear and all that. Those are the ones directly from this movie. So
no shit.
Got that going for us.
The Dagobah system.
I'm now. I was trying to like do the Bill Murray lip curl from what's it called, Caddyshack. Yeah, so you got that going for you.
Yeah, go for you.
Hit the fireball.
I thought that was the last Rumble.
No, man.
No way. There's like 3 hours left of this thing.
We still got to reconnect with Doogie.
Oh yeah, we got the
We're
Dooger.
not even there yet.
I don't know, man. I dig this gear. It's like this is like early Stormtrooper gear.
I like that
like
yeah. But it is exactly that. They are the Empire.
Yeah, or something. Like, it looks like they are, man.
In this version, well, then that's exactly
So then the Bugs are the good guys.
Probably.
Like, they probably took over the Bugs' homeland, and
yeah.
Bugs used to be on Earth, and they were all friends. Everything was cool. We were like, hey, humans, that's cool. Be with us, Bugs. And like, you bot.
He looks like a child.
God told me to blast you.
See, and this is another thing, too. This is the whole citizen thing again. I like that she's the only one getting a funeral. Their lieutenant isn't getting a funeral. I know they didn't bring him back.
Did he show his boobs off?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did. They were magnificent.
Squeeze my boobs.
Scotty beat me up last night.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Ugh.
That's why he gets a funeral and nobody else does.
Look at the fucking features on this man. Did you know, apparently, Neil Patrick Harris had plastic surgery when he was fairly young to get his ears pinned back because they stuck out a lot during Doogie Howser.
Right.
Now they don't.
And he wants them back.
No, he did.
Does he regret it?
Who wants it? No. He just admitted to it actually occurring.
See, that's not something that's like, I had my face done, or that's just like my ears are weird, whacked out, so I pinned him back.
And that's my thing. Like,
that's not like a facelift
or
anything.
Well, even like a nose job or something. It's like, I really don't like this nose. That's one thing. It's the girls who are like.
Are you talking for real or like
No, I like my nose. I'm saying that like if somebody was like, I don't like my nose, no, not yet. And they
well, we'll know.
Yeah, I'll tell you. But it's just the idea that the oh, here's some Doogie.
Here he is. Then he looks straight out of Dark City or something.
I know. But if somebody wanted to change something about themselves, fine. But it's the ones who are like a Goldie Hawn who's like, oh God, I gotta stay looking young so I can get all the young.
Gotta get a new face.
And it's like it's that desperation that I have a problem with.
Like Meg Ryan.
Yeah.
Doogie looks like he's been up doing blow for weeks. Oh, look at those eyes.
He looks like he is in World War Z.
Yeah, he. Oh yeah, he's been crunching the numbers right here.
We don't have to say Zed.
Wait.
What?
Yeah, it is World War Z.
Yeah.
It's called English, for fuck's sakes.
Off. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Is that his character or was he just a partian? I think he's been up crunching numbers. Finding how to.
This is Harold and Kumar Doogie Howser right here.
This is it right here. Up. He's got a serum where you can inject bug blood into your veins and you become like, raw, you Hulk out.
Yeah. That was actually a really important thing that he did in Harold and Kumar. He made sure that he wasn't playing himself.
Oh, right.
He's listed as Neil Patrick
Harris.
To make a point of, I'm playing a character of Neil Patrick Harris. I'm not playing myself, who's a weird fucking boozing woman.
Right. I loved in the third one where he's on stage with his husband, and then they get backstage and he's just, get the fuck off of me. And he's like, the whole thing is a sham, like for his career. So he's not really gay. He's like,
it was brilliant. I thought it was so brilliant.
I thought I was going to die. I was laughing so much. Because the movie was like, eh. But when I was like, oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
So it's like, he's a straight guy playing a gay guy who's actually a straight guy.
Kind of like, it reminded me a little bit of Wayne Brady and Chappelle's Show.
Yeah.
Where he's like all thug behind the scenes, but it's like in front of cameras. He's like, look at me.
Yeah. Backstage, he's like a mean motherfucker. Oh my God, these are kids.
They have literal children.
Oh my God. It's like some of those little kid shots you get in The Hobbit, like they're going to war.
Yeah. Who are these kids? And like, he's a kid. Like, to me, I don't know how much time has actually passed, but to me, it's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long. Yeah,
and he's already made it up.
Everybody's
made it up to the
dead.
Top and he's made it up to the top of the chain. But that's what I'm saying. He's like, who are all these kids? He's like Johnny. They're only like 6 months younger than you. Like they just
he's not very old himself. There,
you literally went to high school with us.
Yeah, they were grade 9. He was OAC.
Yeah.
What do they do? What do they do? Is it up to 12 in the United States?
It's up to 12 here now.
They took off, man. I even took a victory lap for Christ's sake.
We had a grade 13 here for if you wanted. It was the difference between going to college and university. And
what if you did?
You could graduate 12 and just go to a college.
I could be a doctor. I should just get the paper.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
But done. I was in school for 5.5 years.
You stayed for just what? But it was only like one.
I failed health class. Shocking. As I have a raging heart attack right now.
Yeah.
The third of the day.
But you took a couple of English credits.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Yeah, but I couldn't.
Because I know I didn't help you make that video for health class.
I lost everything that day.
Yeah.
In the U.
Yeah.
I mean, we should get a U constructed somewhere. We used to sit in the U. You would come into the foyer of the school, and there was a big U.
Yeah.
A wooden U, and all the freaks would sit there.
We appropriated it.
Yeah, and it was like
because that's not where we started, and then all of a sudden
where did we start?
It was.
We used to sit near the geography room up in the hallway and shit.
We used to sit in the geography room for lunches, but I think we used to sit outside like the math area.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah,
just
down.
It kind of was inward.
Enclaved.
Yeah. And we did. I was thinking about it today. Actually, we were in they're in a battle, and there's some people eating lunch. There were a bunch of people in the commissary.
You gotta go eat.
No, but like battle stations is battle stations.
Maybe their battle stations is getting a bun.
I'm on a union break.
Yeah, this is a battle bun.
Jesus. But yeah,
there isn't even butter on it.
God, I get so distracted by my rage sometimes. But I was thinking about when we did, remember Improv Under Glass?
Yeah.
That we did. It was the thing they were doing. Like,
that was neat, eh?
It was an open house to the school, and they had like this big display case thing outside the English area. And Todd and I did 2-man improv from behind that glass for like 3 hours.
Oh, shit, girl.
Love this.
At least it didn't land on her boobs.
Yeah, I know. Her with her loose
Captain.
her non-broad boobs.
Before I die, I want you to expose my breasts.
She just starts Frenching her.
She's hot, eh? Well, everybody in this movie's hot. Like, does that even need to be said anymore? Like,
yeah, the speed in which all of that occurred is funny too.
Why is that sinking?
Yeah, I know.
Where's that going?
Yeah,
are they on a planet? Is it pulling into gravity? Or
potentially, but
it
then
should just kind of.
Yeah, it should just
float away, right?
Still going in the direction it was going in.
Oh well, it's space. I guess technically it shouldn't even be fire out there either,
definitely
right? Everything's on fire.
Also, no sound.
Nobody really gives a shit about the whole space. Look at the flames in space. Look at that. No. See, nobody really cares.
No, well, because
we all know
it would look boring. Like,
yeah, it would.
Like Nolan would have, like if he would have had a space battle in Interstellar, it would have probably followed all the rules, and you wouldn't have cared.
Oh, you'd be like, oh god, yeah. Boom.
Blue flame.
Yeah, that was like the Star Wars explosion.
I wonder if that was on purpose. Like if it was like, well, it's coming out of their butts. Let's make the fire blue.
The blue flame. Like, there goes the Running Man rocket right off the rails there.
I picture the idea of like one guy getting out and straightening it and just pushing them out, and then he just floats out.
Yeah. You don't need to do this. Get in your own pod. I have to do this.
There's plenty of extra pods.
Because his backstory is that like his son tried to evacuate, and he wasn't there for him,
Yeah.
Years ago.
They're aborting now.
Oh my god.
I do like that.
Was that my teacher?
Yeah. Would have been the best. It was just the top half of her captain.
They should land on Fantasia.
Like Fantasia Barrino, the singer. From
floating around out there. Exactly.
She sounded like Macy Gray, and she looked
like
I
just wanted to
Leslie
see them,
Jones.
Look for somewhere to land. And you remember in the Neverending Story when the one chunk of planet flips around and the tower's still there. And they're like, whoa, Falcor and Buddy. They're like, did we watch that movie?
Well, we've seen it. We haven't watched it here.
Oh. I just meant in general. Like, why do I remember this? Did I see this movie? Is this a dream I had?
Falcor and Atreyu. Is that
Atreyu!
So good. This is Roughneck 2-0. Kerman! It's the way he yells. It's like he's never yelled before as a human.
He doesn't understand the concept of it.
He's so Californian that he's just like so like
we're gonna be a crazy pilot.
It's just
Say, crazy pilot. This is the 5th time you said it over the radio. We understand you need a crazy pilot.
Either that or the whoa, hello. We need a crazy co-host. But the only thing I can think of is the only movies he's ever seen starred Clint Eastwood. Carmen, get off my plane. I know that's not even him. His was Get Off My Lawn, but I just thought it was better. I liked.
Wait about, I was going to think Air Force One, but those Harrison Ford.
Yeah, no, that's the Get Off My Plane.
Right.
That was why I did it. Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford apparently said at the Mark Hamill star. Mark Hamill just got a star.
I know, is that crazy?
Yeah, like friggin' like Anna Kendrick has one.
Yeah,
and
unbelievable. Fucking Luke Skywalker, for fuck's sake.
It's all over the place though. Like there's some people like Jack Nicholson doesn't have one. Or
what?
Somebody like I can't remember who it is. Somebody really big. I know Clint Eastwood doesn't have one.
How the fuck?
But like it's things
How
like
does
that.
He not have one?
But like Paris Hilton has one.
Unreal.
Like it's like those kind of things, or like the fucking
Paris Hilton doesn't deserve one.
Like Alf has one. But,
oh my god, Gordon Shumway?
Yeah. And he's listed as Gordon Shumway.
Is it really?
He's right next to Bob Barker's. No, he's not.
I was like, but, I totally believed you. I was like, oh my god.
Finally, I got you with one of those. It never happens.
I was there too. I saw them all. I felt like when you said it, I was like, yeah, I saw Gordon Shumway there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he was at somebody else's.
He's just hanging out.
It's with a cat hanging out of his mouth. But no, Harrison Ford said, like, Harrison Ford and George Lucas spoke at Mark Hamill's thing this week. And so you can tell that we're pre-recording these. And
not even. It's called Future Talk.
No, he's getting it again. Well, it's all he's getting another star. They felt bad. So
sweet, you're going to double whammy.
This one's up to date. No, but yeah, Harrison Ford, I guess, looked around. He's like, there were more people when I got my star.
Is that what he said?
Well, it was the most hilarious picture is the three of them, and you've got Mark Hamill with he always does this thing now with his hands out, like here we are, right? And then you've got
stone-faced Harrison Ford, probably, right?
Yeah, and lonely and confused George Lucas. Neither one of them wanted to be there, but they're like, yeah, I guess I'm gonna help out my friend. So nobody else is coming. I like this.
That's terrible.
This is the first.
For Mark Hamill.
Yeah. But I also felt bad because they made it all Star Wars. And he does Star Wars is
definitely
definitely
the best Joker of them all is Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
That's the real fucking Joker.
He's an amazing Joker. And I kind of wish he got a chance to play him live.
I do too, man. What the frig?
They were talking about...
he would be amazing.
Yeah. I guess they were talking about Joaquin Phoenix. Said he was they said that Joaquin Phoenix was going to do it, and then they asked him about it. He's like, "Oh, that's interesting. I've heard nothing about this."
If he's got to have a giant beard in his movie now,
need to
can't fucking
You need a long break from the Joker. Take.
Yeah, I agree. Years. Well, no, but now they're making Jared Leto again.
Yeah,
they're making Suicide Squad 2, and apparently there's they're making a separate Joker Harley Quinn movie because of his whining.
Yeah. Yeah, but as far as
I can tell you right now, his Joker one ain't that much. That wasn't his Joker one. Shit.
No, but I'm just saying, it's time for a break. When you have somebody who's kind of groundbreaking like that, like the distance between
Nicholson
and Ledger was long. It was a big gap.
Yes,
we need another big gap.
Yeah, we were kind of oversaturated on the Joker now. Right? I agree.
And that's the thing. You have other bad guys like Superman. I wouldn't use most of his other bad guys.
Yeah, they suck.
It's like
Batman's got all the best bad guys.
Quick, get me Mr. Mixelplick.
Just put your hand into a bowl of Batman villains and pick out a handful, and you'll probably get two that are wicked.
Find a good Penguin, find a good Scarecrow. Not that the guys who've done it in the past were bad.
Yeah, Danny DeVito was awesome.
But I'm just saying, you could do a different one. There was a rumor that
I wonder if little dude from the station agent, Buddy. I wonder if he could be the Penguin. Is he too small?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Too small.
Well, in every version of it, he's not a little person.
Well, no, he's small
deformed.
Though. But he's small.
Well, that's only because he was played by old Jews. Danny DeVito's not a Jew, I know, but Burgess Meredith really.
But he should be.
Hey, you son of a bitch, Batman.
Oh, here's the old brain bug.
That was my Burgess Meredith, not my Danny DeVito, just to be clear.
Most erotic of all the bugs.
Yeah, exactly. What if a brain had a vagina?
Oh, Buddy. Oh.
What?
Fuck. This poor fucker. Everybody dies in
Talk
this
about
fucking
a
movie. That looks cool right there, eh?
Yeah, it was good. All gooey and sinewy. Reminds me of Lord of the Rings
So-
when he's stuck in the web.
So they get each other back by default.
Yeah.
They went to their separate ways, and then
Yeah. Just going to make him watch.
that looks awesome. That looks real.
Yeah. It's not, though.
Yeah.
You did what now?
See, that still holds up. That looks really good.
Yeah.
Oh.
He should have just told him he didn't know anything. Because they wouldn't have checked his brain.
Oh, yeah. There you go, buddy.
I like that it looks like a
Remember
Kalak.
that movie with I Come in Peace, and he would stick the thing into your head? It was Dolph Lundgren, wasn't it? He was the alien, and that thing would come out like one Wolverine claw, and he'd stick it right in your head.
I don't remember it.
I think Rutger Hauer fought him. Look at that.
That sounds if Rutger Hauer and Dolph Lundgren. Yeah, that sounds
Sounds about right, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, I need to point out a couple things because in a little bit she's going to put her arm around her friend towards the end of this movie, and the one thing that you can't do when you have a giant hole in your shoulder is move your arm around freely.
This is the future.
Oh, okay.
Shoulders are different.
Phew. Yeah, she got like pre-implants, an extra shoulder. Oh, here's some more really great acting coming up. You know what this is? You're some kind of smart bug, aren't you? Oh, Jesus.
Jasper Van Dien.
There's a reason that he's in Anacondas and stuff like that. He's in one
He's the man.
Yeah, I can't.
What do you think he gets paid to do those straight to DVD movies? He probably get $100,000 or something, eh? What do you think, 30 grand, 50 grand?
I would say as the
500 grand?
As the lead in some of those movies, he probably makes a couple $100,000.
Jesus.
Some, like, depending on what they're, because some of them he comes in as like the lead, but he's like only in it for like a few minutes.
They do that all the time.
Like, what's his face?
All the time,
Oh,
dude.
absolutely.
They were there for one day,
Yeah.
and then they're on the cover of the poster.
Yeah, well, and they do that like Piranha and like all these ones always have like like a big dude like Christopher Lloyd is just in it all of a sudden or whatever.
Dude, that's exactly what I was just going to say to you. I know this couple. I don't know them very well, but they make movies now.
Yeah.
And they're on TMN all the time. And Christopher Lloyd, they had Christopher Lloyd in one of them, and he's on the cover, and he's in the movie for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's exact. But when you're like, oh, cool, like this person's in it, it's like, yeah,
It gets eyeballs to screens.
You should see how many of them though. We air so many of them. So
She's stacking bugs, bro.
Literally, she's killed more bugs in this scene than everybody did in that climate.
And she's a pilot.
She'd never shot a gun in her life, except to keep Charlie Sheen at bay. You get that disease.
He's got like a big little camera light on his gun.
Yeah, well.
Holy fuck.
No, he's got the nuke. I like that you can light off a nuke like 80 feet away from a person and be totally fine.
Yeah, they did say nuke.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Nuclear explosion.
Yeah. Well, and when you saw the other one go off too, you saw like that. Like
right.
See, like, yeah, they don't
outrun
survive
the explosion.
If they survive the fire, they die of cancer tomorrow.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's going to cave in and save him.
Yeah, so good news. Jake Busey's getting a promotion.
Thank God one gigantic rock came down to save them.
Yeah, we did it. You know what I really like too?
We did it.
Is this whole battle, when it's all said and done, this isn't even winning the war. This is just like we
just figured out something.
We lost hundreds of thousands of people to accomplish our one goal.
Yeah.
And
well, now they figured out that there's brain bugs that are now they know that they got to look for the brain bugs.
Yeah.
There's probably like a fucking million of them.
Yeah. Well, but it was and they got information. It's just the idea, like, we won, we did it. It's like the war's not over.
We didn't do fuck all.
You accomplished one thing, and there's probably other battles going on where they're getting massacred.
Did she get stabbed in the shoulder? I thought she got stabbed in the leg.
No, well, it looked like, because I saw the blood on her shoulder when they were pulling her out.
Because she was running out of there?
Yeah.
They're taking the bug to Doogie.
It looks like
I feel bad for this bug.
Yeah. But it looks like
she's having a great time with a giant hole in her shoulder.
Her boyfriend also just died in front of her.
She looks like she's having the time of her life.
Look at that tumor with eyes and a vagina is all over the place. I feel weird that he's the only psychic. Like they're making it a thing, like they're testing people all the time.
Right.
And like he got this role because he's a psychic. You'd figure they were all psychics.
It's scared.
It's afraid.
It wants a hamburger.
Could you imagine? He's like, he's got us right where he wants us, and all of a sudden they all come swarming down on them.
That would be a good idea, actually.
sounds like a hot water bottle, like falling down the stairs.
It's pissed off.
I like.
Like, what could you say that they wouldn't cheer at?
It's afraid. Yeah.
It wants McDonald's. Yay!
See, like, you made it good.
They look at the Jesus Christ.
Again,
the PTSD would have been fucking off the charts right now.
And again, to my brain, it has been weeks. See, look at the giant hole in her shoulder and just arms. In a second, she just puts. Oh no, she only does put the one arm around.
Yeah, it is. Okay. I thought maybe her other arm was up there too.
I give her credit.
What an actress.
Yeah, she did it.
Yeah,
she's really down with
her.
They
probably just put your arm down. Put your arm down.
For the love of God, do you even know what an arm is?
Put your arm down.
It's so weird to me. Yeah, everything's back to normal, guys. But they still speak so distantly to each other. This was a good twist. I did not see this coming, despite the fact that they led you right into it. With the only way you'll see combat is if you're busted down to private.
He got him.
Zim got the
bug. Zim the bug. Invader Zim.
It would have been amazing if he just had like a bunch of like bug legs or something on a chain. Like you find out he'd been killing them like a psychopath. Oh, so good.
So why did he get busted down?
Because that was the only way he would be able to see combat. He wanted combat.
He wanted to get some action, huh?
Nice. Oh, I like this too. When they probe fuck him. That's all they're doing. They're just drilling holes for fucking. They're doing Guantanamo shit.
Ooh.
So
I like how that's censored. It's a bug face.
Yeah, but they didn't want to animate it.
Right. Exactly.
Then we got new weapons.
That's it, yeah.
Again, another nuke that's like 80 feet. Stack Lumbreezer.
Oh, beautiful. There she is. She's the captain now.
Why did they give them all? I know that their characters were like he's Filipino in the book.
He looked like an animatronic face right there. He does have Arnold's face, pretty much.
That's what I'm saying. He looks like a young Arnold.
He looks like when Arnold's taking that thing out of his nose in Total Recall.
Oh,
that's what he looks like at all times.
That scene, genuinely, the only one that bothers me more is because I have a belly button thing, and it's the Matrix when the bug goes.
Goes into his belly button. There it is, people.
Ruined my life.
Starship Troopers.
What a good one, man.
What a feast for the eyes.
Do you think? I don't know. I keep thinking, I'm like, what? Who are we gonna get through more of their movies faster? Is it gonna be because we've done a lot of John Carpenter? We've done a lot of Paul
think we're going to get through John Carpenter first?
Probably.
I think Wes Craven's going to creep up and take it.
Yeah.
Boom. Suddenly we've done all the Freddys.
As soon as we do Shocker.
Wishmaster.
I remember loving Shocker, and then again, just watching
Well, that's another one where you watch it again, you're like, this is a terrible movie.
Yeah, this was me just deciding. Yeah, this was definitely ILM, because Phil Tippett, who did, he did Jurassic Park, and he did some Star Wars stuff and all that. Yeah, he was
Casper Van Dien.
He's a god.
He's a god.
He's their guy, is what I said, fucker. This is
like I said he's a god.
Shut up. I hate you. Sorry, I'm really upset by the weak font they're using.
I know. I'm not digging I think the credits are very underwhelming. I agree with you.
This is like Arial Gold.
Yeah, like what is this?
I hate it. I hate it so much. Well, especially after because we were watching the credits for Thor today, and it was like all like illustrated and animated.
Yeah. Well, they got hundreds of millions of dollars just in the credits alone.
I want some movie to do. You know, like when all the horror ones, the Simpsons Halloween specials,
right,
and stuff. I wish
Treehouse of Horror.
Thank you. And I wish they would let somebody do that in the credits for their movie.
Right.
Where they were just like
just all yourself. Fucked up.
It just has to be
like...
but you just have to relate it like even loosely to the movie. So it's just like Bug Crusher, blah blah blah.
Right.
The
like
one
Bug Crusher.
And I literally just thought of that when I saw because somebody's name was Marshall something, and I was like, their name should have been Sky Marshall.
Okay, what else? Who else we got? Greg Goldstone.
There's too many G's in that. I don't even want to fuck around with it. Kenneth
Silverspoon in his mouth.
Yeah, all right. Scott. Yeah, none of these work. Jim Rigel 7.
Rigel 7. Oh, it does have to be space stuff.
Well, I'm trying to keep it close.
Vic One Testicle Armstrong.
Yeah, okay, because people got ripped apart. I'll let that go.
Oh, no, and what's his name? Lance Armstrong's only got one nut.
I'm going to say Vic Arm Not Strong because a bug put its leg through your shoulder.
That's the whole thing, too, right in brackets.
It's very long, but Yeah, I'm not going to try that with the rest of these names because we're just...
Okay, let's do an extra credit thing.
All right, so what do we want to do?
Okay, I think that you say a statement, and then at the end you have to say, would you like to know more?
Okay. Does it have to have anything to do with
No,
this movie?
nothing.
Oh, okay. Donald Trump obviously had sex with a porn star and tried to cover it up. Would you like to know more?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, God, no.
Because
Because nothing's going to happen with that information anyways.
Well, what they said to...
Stormy Daniels.
Because in the injunction or
and
whatever
he paid
that
her
was filmed,
while he was married.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It was recent.
Yeah.
Like right before the election.
Right.
But the...
that he didn't win.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, would you like to know more?
No.
Would you?
No, but I like to, because the injunction thing actually said something about not talking about any communications or pictures or anything like that. So that means he probably sent dick pics to her as well.
God.
Somebody, I can't remember what comedian
Presidential dick pic.
Yeah, but I can't remember what comedian said it. They're like, could you imagine what that looks like? It probably looks like a flaming hot Cheeto in a bird's nest. All right, give me a would you like to know more?
I can't stop thinking about Trump's penis now.
Well, would you like to know more about it?
Would you like to know more? There's something leaking out of my bum. Would you like to know more?
Nah, I can smell it. I know it is. It's a flaming hot Cheeto. William Bowling. Bowling, I mean. I like when people have weird sentences as their names. William Bowling. Where's William? William Bowling.
It's Balding.
That's
why
Balding. There's a store, or not a store, but a company that I drive by on my way to work, and it's called Earth Boring, and I'm like, I agree.
Earth I know.
Boring.
Yep. I'm like, yeah, they don't mean it that way, but I still love it.
I know.
Boring Earth.
Earth Boring is a company that I assume is for drilling. Would you like to know more?
Ooh. I've got your wife and children tied up somewhere. Would you like to know more?
Nah, I'm fine.
I wrote a script for Starship Troopers 9. Would you like to know more?
Tell me everything. Okay, creature visual effects by the Tippett Studio. So it wasn't ILM, but it was somebody who worked very closely with ILM for many years.
Like a branch off.
Yeah. So we'll let that slide. Merrick Cheney. Actually, I didn't get to point him out because I didn't see exactly where he was, but Gerald Ford's son is in this movie.
Oh my God. That's the biggest piece of
playing Lieutenant Willie.
Of digital rotoscope I've ever heard.
What? Oh, I was like, you just saw that in the thing.
Would you like to know more?
Yeah, tell me all about rotoscope. I like rotoscope, actually.
I'm not fond of them.
I
like manuscope better.
Yes.
Like when people had jobs instead of when fucking robots took them.
I prefer telescope.
Telerectum.
And see far away into places where there's...
Oh, yeah, Spaceship Village effects by Sony.
Sony did it.
They did the spaceships.
Nice. Sony stole from ILM.
Of course they did. They stole from everybody. Would you like to know more?
But I think when we do a... I just thought about this for no reason. But I think when we do a Mel Gibson movie, we should count up all the Jewish names in the credits.
Round them up?
Yeah.
Round up all the names?
Yeah.
Just get them all.
So just say, like anybody we know to be black.
The thing is there won't be.
Yeah,
there probably won't be.
Yeah.
He's allowed back in. Why won't we let Paul Verhoeven back in?
It's still awkward, though. It's kind of like, if like two people broke up because, like the one guy like was beating her and fucking around on her and stuff. And then he's all of a sudden at your birthday party.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
this is weird. Yeah, a little bit weird.
Yeah, I know everything.
Who let you in?
You.
Exactly. Your
dad. We're going to talk about... Phil Tippett's got his own studio.
I've been avoiding,
would you like to know more?
No. I've been avoiding going to karaoke.
Yeah. You got to find a new karaoke.
No, I like the people, though.
Well, just tell them to come to your karaoke.
At my house.
Oh, there you go.
One of those cheap karaoke machines.
No, I was just saying find another karaoke and say, hey.
Oh, it is Industrial Light Magic.
There you go. So they did the overall.
And they just took some straight up Star Wars shit.
Oh, you know why? Phil Tippett was the puppeteer guy for, because he even did for the animation.
There you go.
For Jurassic Park
Yoda
and stuff.
And shit.
Because remember, he made, he was doing the stop motion stuff, and then they made, the robotic one, so they could use that and then, take the photos digitally.
Yeah.
So that's what he was about. So we got that figured out. So we know more.
Bam.
It just took us a long time to put it together.
We know our
which is
shit.
Which is why they do that. Would you like to know more? Would you like to know more? Because we had to put it together slowly but surely.
Right. We know you don't want to know anymore, but we don't give a shit.
Yeah, we're talking till at least the end of these credits.
It's a rhetorical question. Would you like to know more? Because we don't care. We're just going to keep rambling on.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Do you know how many episodes in a row would have to have 0 listens before I would even consider stopping?
Like full on.
Like
maybe half a year.
Like I'm thinking a solid year.
I don't know. Why not? Who cares? I think we do this for us anyways.
It would get to a point where I would just be really sad about it, and I would stop looking at the numbers, and then I would just keep going. It would be at that point though. It's like, oh my god, we were getting 200. I'm just gonna look now just to see. Oh, we've been getting 200,000.
We've got movie offers. Yeah. Shit,
we missed them. They gave them all to Mark Wahlberg.
Oh man, The Rock was gonna play you.
Say hi to your mother for me.
Say hello to your mother for me. Prosthetic eyes was a thing.
Yeah. Was he ever... Now, let's really nail this down. Was he ever a good actor?
Who?
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
But think about Boogie Nights. Think about...
because he played the vapid,
Yeah, like, what's it called? The Departed. Like, think about those movies. Was he actually good in them, or was he just Mark Wahlberg?
Oh, he's pretty much just Mark Wahlberg.
That's what I'm saying.
He was only in the movie for like 6 minutes.
It's like
The Departed.
So why isn't Tony Danza getting Oscar nominations?
Different world, man.
Why isn't A Different World getting Oscar nominations?
A different world is where you come from. Mm-hmm, yeah.
That was a...
It's a different world.
A spin-off of The Cosby Show.
Fucking, I'm doing the whole thing. It's a different world.
And where you come from.
Can you hit the note? From where you come from.
I love it.
I think we both just hit that shit hard.
My voice doesn't work anymore.
Oh man, wait until our R&B CD comes out. It's gonna be killer.
There was a song,
space R&B.
There was a song earlier when they were at that prom thing where they were like, "I have not been to paradise." It was that's a shoot off of David Bowie's "Have Not Been to Oxford Town."
It is?
Yeah, and they just admitted so
it's Wyoming and South Dakota. Yeah. I guess it gets pretty warm in South Dakota with 18 layers of leather helmets on.
Yeah, it wouldn't be great. So they were wearing 40 pounds worth of stuff, plus carrying, like, when they were carrying the gun that they fired, it was 20 pounds.
Jesus Christ, it's a fucking movie.
Yeah, like, it's just...
Like, holy fuck. How come nobody's come out to challenge Technicolor?
Like whether it exists, like flat earthers?
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, sure.
Nothing's in color. Our brain's tricking our minds.
Exactly. They got other companies. How come there wasn't Technicolor is a company, right?
Yeah.
How come there wasn't another Technicolor company that tried to take their biz? It's from the dawn of movie. It's been Technicolor.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess they just saw this is the standard. We'll just stick with these guys.
I think that it's just kind of like that standardization thing. It's like Dolby. Right?
So it's just you color it, it's Technicolor.
Because what Dolby is actually like, when you listen to old tapes and you heard like the hiss, that
yeah.
Well,
that's all I listen for.
Dolby is the removal of that hiss for other mediums of media of music, and then that turns into Dolby 5.1 surround sound and all these kind of things. It's like standardization. It's like Kleenex. It's like Q-tip.
There's lots of Q-tip companies.
No, I'm talking about...
there's only one Q-tip, the rapper.
It's a VD thing.
Shit.
And I like that my only real knowledge of a Q-tip rap song is the VD song from Chappelle's Show.
It's not even like one of his, so it's like a fake tune.
Yeah, but whatever.
At least you got some paper reference.
We're going to be fine.
Something my doctor says.
All right, well, here we go. I'm going to put the pressure on us right now. It's almost sitting at 219. I'm going to try and get us in under 220, and I know I'm going to fail. So let's all make sure to follow us on Twitter, at Miscast Podcast. I'm at JK Finley.
Faster!
At Miscast Todd. Find us on miscastcommentary.com. You can find us on SoundCloud, iTunes. Make sure to rate and like and subscribe and do all those things for us. Like us on Facebook. Just find our Facebook page. Search Miscast Commentary. It's all good. Would you like to know more?
Ooh. Well, we're going to go over the limit. It's too late now. We're going for 2 more hours.
Do it. It's our next all-nighter.
Once we cross the line, fuck it.
Yeah, let's do this thing. All right. We love you guys so much. Make sure to tune in.
Don't talk for me.
I love you guys so much. Todd's indifferent.
Thankfully, I do too.
Oh,
okay.
Phew. All right, great. We're good. Now I'm going to speak for him again. Follow him on Twitter, guys. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. Tune in next week. You'll hear what our next movie is going to be. It is going to be a fun one. It's going to be kind of a franchise, and it's going to be...
Awesome?
I don't want to say awesome. I don't want to put too much pressure on it. But no, it's going to be great. So tune in, guys. And you'll
It's like when you're going, like, you know you're getting laid.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you're going to a girl's house, you know you're getting laid. You start getting nervous. Like, oh man, like there's not, like I know, I got to perform. You know, I've got to.
Do you know the ratio of times I was definitely getting laid to the times I didn't get laid?
What's the ratio?
It's like 904 to 2.
Oh wow, mine's to 1.
It's
I was like, don't feel so bad about yourself.
See, to me, it was those. It's like, make sure you bring your condoms.
Ew.
Okay, great, and I bring them, and then it's like,
I always forget them,
and I'm gonna.
And then they don't want to have sex, and I'm like, thank God,
it's like,
because I cannot perform.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say
without a family photo album being present.
Yeah, I was just gonna say no. You need to wear them over your feet so you don't get your socks dirty on the thing.
We still have no idea how they work.
Yeah,
because they don't fit me anyways. So I'm like, what is this thing? An arm holder?
I know.
What do I put 2 of these over my legs and stomp grapes?
I remember the last time it happened before I started dating my wife was I got invited over to this place and it was kind of late night and it was like, oh, it's definitely gonna happen. And I get there and then we just listened to the entire Killers album. What? That's all she wanted to do. She wanted to listen to the album from the new album from the Killers.
The group The Killers?
Yeah.
I just like to have a male influence in the room while I listen for the first time.
That was just it. She's like, yeah, I got this album. Let's listen to it. And then we just listened.
Did you even know this girl?
Yeah.
What a lame evening. Was it
an
all right album?
It had like Mr. Brightside and stuff.
Yeah, Mr. Brightside. Yeah, okay. Well, that was a good evening. How far did you travel?
What?
Cross country? Yeah.
No, it was like 10 minutes.
Oh, well, I wouldn't travel 10 minutes for the Killers. No fucking way.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like, well, and if it
and then you're stuck. Because
if it was the technology today, you can't share it with me.
Like, and you can't pretend like, fuck, like you can be like, I just came over here to bang, see ya. Now you got to be like, oh, I came over here to hang out, finger quotes, and now I'm stuck listening to this album.
Yeah. And you know how many times I had to like put my tongue between my 2 fingers to like really say what I was trying to get involved in? Didn't occur.
She's like, you got dry inner fingers? No. I have that too.
Well, all I know is that Todd's going home now. I'm going to go into the bedroom with my beautiful wife and listen to some Modest Mouse. She ain't your
wife no more, let me tell you. Not after this one.
No, we're going to listen to some Modest Mouse. It's great.
Oh, God.
I'm
Hey, if you like Modest Mouse, go for it, but I fucking hate him.
Would you like to go know more?
About how much I hate Modest Mouse? Here we go.
It's going to involve me trying to hump up against her only to find out that my dog's there.
Oh, my God.
And I'm still going to continue going.
Hell yes.
She's a
That's
chihuahua.
why they make peanut butter and cheese whiz.
Toit. All right, we've gone way over 2:20, so let's end this turkey now.
Did.
All right, tune in next week, guys.
This has been Miscast Commentary with your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray. Executive producer, Joe Finley. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen. Visit www.miscastcommentary.com for all news related to the podcast. Miscast Commentary is a Miscast Media production.